minimum. Not too sure what's gonna happen at 1914 because there is a pretty decent support there, but I'm assuming you'll come down to create the bottom wick for the daily, which is gonna be at 1912ish, right? What's the daily bottom wick again? It is gonna be yeah, 1912. So yeah, you want to see price come down towards 1912, right, which is gonna be into this zone here to the left. But overall, yeah, like looking left there, you should mirror this push down to the left. You're coming down pretty hard right now. And you can kind of see too, like last time there was a resistance here on price right around here.
That's when the money starts flowing in,
right? And price flows respecting resistance or back to the range. You kind of saw this push down that came down like this. So this is very similar to this, where you had kind of close back inside the range and a push down, kind of closing at resistance, and it should mirror the same push down towards 1914 here. So can we get sells coming down towards 1914, right, is what I'm asking myself right now. Obviously you have 5 minutes left for a 5-minute closure or for a 1-hour closure. Dropping down to a 1 hour, looks like you're going to close bearish. There's no top wick on the previous 1 hour candle though, but this is pretty straightforward. Off rip, I can tell you guys what I'm looking for now that I have all the information, and now that I'm coming down to the 1 hour time frame, right, using all of that to my alignment. Look at the 1 hour. Look left. Pretty obvious, right? There's some type of support here on price. Most recent support, right around here. Look left here. Last time you closed below the range, right? So you're gonna close below the range here. I'm guessing in 4 minutes here, unless you pull up towards 1919. Last time you closed below, you're looking at this. That's what you're looking at, right? You're looking at this too, and you're also looking at this as well. Right, that's what you're looking at, because those price points were once above 1919, just like how current price points was above 1919 this morning, and then it's starting to close below here, right? Same thing. You close below. What happened afterwards? You drove down towards the next support. So in the first blue box, where did you drop down towards on price today? You drove down towards here. Started to see rejections.
Time to eat first started too.
Second box down, where'd you drop down towards before you got a rejection? You drove down towards here.
2.5, 3
Third box, where'd you drop down before you got a rejection? You drove all the way down. I guess you drove down towards here. Then obviously came down to here, but let's just leave it there for now, because there was some type of rejection here, right? You can see it. Rejection here, and rejection here before you got another pullback on Friday, right? So if that's your 3 areas that you rejected off of, go ahead and draw a line from here, and play the connect the dot strategy again, right? Pretty straightforward. No indicators needed. No, special things needed. All you need is just connect the dot. And look, it takes you down towards 1914. Now, looking left, right? You close below. You're gonna notice that there's the difference though between these 3 price points. There's the difference between this, and this, right? These 3 are very similar in a way, where before you're obviously once above 1919, but before you drove down, there was top wicks, right? And those top wicks areas were around this area, and this area. So if the 1 hour has no top wick and it's closing below the range in an hour, you guys know the answer to this, right? Wait for a top wick, wait for price to tap 1922. Once price retaps those highs, take a sell right there, right? So connect the dot strategy once again, right? So you're gonna see this. Your minor level of rejection is gonna be likely this right here. Right? So now I'm gonna remove all these lines here.
Works well with the pairs,
right? Oh wait, sorry. Let me just connect my dot down here.
If I'm not mistaken,
discipline like Khabib. Ooh, Khabib. Let's go.
Yeah, they do.
Let me just connect my dot down here first as my support, I guess, right? So you're looking at this now, right? So obviously if you close below 1919 here, right, which is your most recent support, there's a high chance that you're gonna continue to drop down towards 1912, right? But to drop down towards 1912, I would like to see a top wick first at 1921. So if the next 1 hour kind of opens up, first thing it does is a top wick taps 1921. I'm taking a sell right then and there at 1921, 1920-ish levels for us to continue driving down, right? And looking for us to mirror this push here. Because if you here's the thing. If you don't create a top wick, then overall you can still drive down towards 1912, 1914. But for us to drive down and break below 1912, 1914, you're gonna have to create a top wick first. So if we can get a top wick entry, we might have runners. Because the daily or the weekly any given point this week could still flip bearish, right? Even though the day is bullish today, the weekly any given point could still flip bearish and continue to drive off from here on out, right? But and that would I guess that would be a range one fake out on gold, because on the daily, technically this is a range one fake out still, so that you could still come back into the range and fill the range on the daily, right? So we could have runners today for sells, or we could just TP at 1912 for sells. But overall, I'd like to see 1912, 21 get tapped first. We're like 4 pips away. And you have the NY open in about 2 seconds here right now, right? So 1 hour close below. Wait for a top wick to tap 20-ish, 21 levels, and then sells from there on out for me to continue pushing further down. All right, it might be a long shot. It may not happen, but you know, like in order for me to get sells, that's ideally what I'll be looking for today for sells. But yeah, chat, that's about it. It's just heavily based off of the 1 hour time from today, okay? And
Good morning.
there's a possibility it might not be 21 as well. It could be instead 1920, because
Morning, everyone. Zoom. Happy
it could
Monday.
be this area instead.
How you feeling, bro?
New fresh week. Let's get it. There we go. Dude, I'm feeling amazing.
Because I noticed that like every time that you close below the range, you didn't always retest the highs at 21, because 21 could have just been retested here or somewhere up here already. So maybe you might see us pull back up to here though, in these boxes, which is going to be 1919, right? You can kind of see it.
Yeah, what's up? New week, right? New week to be professionals.
So let's see what happens here. It might be an entry at 1919 and then a pineapple at 1921 or something for us then, worst case. All right.
Yes, sir.
Because even if price were to drive up today, I don't know. Like, even if you were to drive up, I don't know if that's enough liquidity yet at 19.
The mental skills, right? That's gonna equal
in these ranges yet.
Keep that in mind. Let's go into this week thinking about our long-term
yeah, chat.
goal.
That's what I got going on for price today. Okay, so that's what we're gonna wait for. You're not too far off from the resistance too. You're like 20 pips away, 25 pips away. You just need to retest the highs and that's it. We'll be in there. So it'll be very similar to Friday's trade, because we're in the same key zones. Yesterday was different, because yesterday you weren't coming from, you were kind of bullish yesterday, right? You were coming from below 1919, but on Friday and Thursday, both of those times that we took trades, you were both above the range, and then you broke back into the range, right? And that's how it gave us an entry at 1920 on Friday, and then 1919 levels on Thursday, Wednesday. I think, right? We had sells in those ranges.
You gotta come with that mentality every day, right? Day in, day out, rinse and repeat.
So yeah, chat. Right? You kind of see we took sells here on Thursday and Friday as well, right? So we have a very similar price to those days. Now it's just about if we can come up first and tap into those ranges, and then we'll be good.
So we do have the NY open here. Candle did close bearish.
All right, everyone understands what I'm looking for today. It's not a gibberish to you. If it is, then you probably need to be on the streets for a little longer. You're probably new here.
That's pretty nice. We'll see how 8:15 starts looking for us.
But it should be pretty straightforward for the most part.
We'll kind of base positions off of that. Let's take a look at US 30, closed bearish as well. So yeah, we're still kind of in this range on both pairs. So let's just hang tight and wait for a little bit of a breakout there. 30-minute doesn't look bad here. But I don't want to take any positions right now, because 1 hour closed bearish. We could come up, create a top wick, and then break the lows here. And what that'll look like is just.
But yeah, chat, all of that again, like 25 minute analysis just to catch 10 pips, right? I'm kidding. It might be more, might be less. Who knows? Might have runners. If you can get a runner from here, that'll be like a 90 pip runner, 100 pip runner.
They landed nice, bro.
Similar to Friday. But overall, these ranges are very clear and they're very straightforward. Like, there's no reason for you not to tap 1914 today. It's just if we can get an entry before it comes down towards there, that'd be perfect. But that's an area where price must tap before it makes the decision anyways, right? you won't just stop in the middle of the range.
I used to think how much something cost.
If you were, even if you were to reverse on price here, like you'll probably see like price reject, and then all of a sudden bullish candle coming back up.
Right.
Yeah,
right. You'll see like taps those areas multiple times, not just like it won't just reject from here. So if it rejects from here,
like me and my wife
it might just be a top wick for us to come down. Right, it's like a lower high.
In March, and we're thinking like
yeah, man, that's it. Potential sells at 21 and potential sells at 19.429.
One pip is 1K for you? No. One pip for me right now is $100. Yeah, when I have my $1 million account.
Let me just rework the spot real quick. So this is a 1 hour close, right? So top wick in the past, close below, top wick has been there. Perfect. Stops are gonna be above these ranges anyway, so it's gonna be like up here probably for stops. 1926, which is not bad. Not a bad stop loss, to be honest. And then
if it wasn't already done.
Yeah, anywhere from 19 levels.
Boom. Think about it.
Mind blown.
Yeah, 19.322. 322.
Yeah, but when I get my $1 million account, then yes,
perfect.
One tip will be $1,000.
It's gonna be a lovely day.
You're running 100 lots on that.
just need a runner.
I'm up to $830.
But let's see. Right now we're on stream chat. We're on a 18 win streak on stream. We haven't taken a loss on stream since July what was it? July 11. Where's the last loss on stream? July 11, 2023. About a month and a half ago. And as for
if we get a fake out or something
here, the singles channel,
we'll ride this thing up.
We haven't lost since I think if I'm not wrong, should be the same thing. The 11th. Yeah, the 11th. The 11 was the last loss we had. I lied. No, the 28. 28 was the last loss we had. Yeah,
I'm talking.
The 28.
Yeah, 1% a month is nice.
Yeah, 28. So it's been like it's been a month too. Not too bad. We're on like an 18 streak, something like that. 18, 19 streak.
Mind blown.
Let's see what happens today, man. But yeah, today's analysis is pretty sharp. I'll say. Yes, is a little rusty yesterday. Not gonna lie, but today was pretty clear. You can just tell too, right? Looking at price, like off rip, like the reason why I said it earlier, because like it's like look at the 1530, it's like you're just mirroring levels at this point, right? Like, all you're doing is mirroring levels, price points,
$5,000
and
$50,000 a month, right? Just
you can kind of connect the dots pretty easily.
And not worrying about the money, right?
You're mirroring the same traffic. Usually when you're mirroring the same traffic, it's very straightforward. Whereas yesterday, you weren't really mirroring much. It was kind of just a push up. I didn't know what was happening yesterday. But I'm guessing it was just maybe if it comes down to that was just a range of fake out for us to drop back down. Who knows?
So now we got a steeper bottom wick. Let's see what's gonna happen now at the 4 hour.
All right, gold. You're almost there, man. You're like, you have comics open here in 15 minutes here, so I'm assuming that's gonna give us a top wick. Tap into 1919. We're 25 pips away.
Will you ever save up 150,000, start your own account? Nah. Nope. Well, I don't want to say never, but definitely don't have any of that in mind right now. While they're handing money out, I'm taking it. While they're handing out millions.
Let me just calculate stop loss beforehand so I know.
All of it, bro.
But I'm assuming it's gonna be up here.
I'm up 80 pips right now. Oh, you're up 4%. And you want 5? I'm up 4.
Yeah.
I want 12.
It's gonna be somewhere over here.
Oh, you want 12.
Nada.
1928 085.
Yeah. Because then
right
what happens, then I open up my risk to potentially losing everything, right? What happens if I'm not saying that would happen, but just think about it. You start your own, let's say it's 200,000 in an account, and all of a sudden a broker goes belly up, or there's issues, and you lose out on that.
You have a couple areas there too, though, chat. Like let's say
I have a
let's say we don't get sells in 1919, 1921
on a funded
because there's some type of strong push there and we're not able to get in. I'm calling it off, right? Then it's gonna push up towards 28 because if this 4-hour flips bullish, it's like gonna just drive up towards 28, and then 28 could be the sell entry, which will give you a better entry. But obviously, before any of that happens, you don't want it to tap 1912, because if it taps 1912, then that's your daily bottom wick. That is then going to be liquidity for us to drop up. So taking sells at 28 is very tough. But if you don't tap 28 or 1912, and you end up pushing back up to 28, 21 levels, you can then take sells in those areas to come down, because that's liquidity for us to drop down now towards the rest of the range, right? But 12, 14, like, you know, not 80% chance to tap today, before it does anything else.
You're seeing this with a
could go up after, could break through support after, drive straight through. I don't know, but that's the level that you likely are going to tap.
$1 million account trading with $1 million capital at this point, right? You could be 18, 19, 20 years old, making 50.
Can the moderator request Don to remove the chat room in the live stream? Super distracting.
$1 million account.
What's so distracting about the chat?
Yeah, the possibilities that
I am reading the chat and trading. What's your excuse?
Should be taken advantage.
There's no. What do you mean it is distracting? I'm literally reading the chat half the time, answering questions.
My own account.
If it's distracting for you, then you know maybe you gotta just.
While they're here, I'll be taking full advantage.
You know.
I heard that screenshot.
Close it off or something. On YouTube, on the phone, you can kind of zoom in, just zoom into the charts,
and maybe even create my own prop firm. We'll see.
Or you can hide the chat too if you want. You can't hide it on screen though, but you can hide it in the YouTube feature.
Every wealthy person will tell you to use.
Close your left eye, you know, it won't bother you. Trust me.
Other people's capital.
I'm on my PC. Here's what you do. You know what I do sometimes whenever I look at things. Remember how earlier I did my analysis and I'm like, yo.
Which funding company? My Forex funds.
This is relevant. This is relevant. I cover those things up for you. You can just do that. Go on my stream. And then go to like here.
What do I think about
and just be like this.
Funding? I have no idea. I think I might have heard of them, but never looked into them.
Oh wait, but now you gotta cover this too. Oh, see, I'm about to cover all of them, right? I'm about to cover all the screens for you.
And it's 89 degrees. 5 in the morning. It was just 4 in the morning. Just keep in mind.
To get.
Damn, we're still going.
By 7 a.m.
Man, you want to cover each and every screen possible. There's a lot of them, right? But eventually you'll get there. Still going. I see myself.
Look at the red.
All right, chat. You guys good? So, wow, looks nice. That's kind of cool. A little hallway.
Oh, maybe we did re-break that low.
Right, we're almost there. I want to see us tap the end here.
No, we came right to it.
Should
Came
be
right
good.
to that low.
All right, but yeah, that's what you do. You just cover your screen up, and then you won't see a chat, and you know things will be fine.
Came right to the low, never broke it.
See, I just want a top wick here, man.
Break that low.
That's what you want, right? I just want a top wick here. Was that it? Was that a top wick?
How long do you think prop firms are here to stay? Oh, I have no idea. While they're here, though, like I said, I'll be taking advantage.
We could get buys instead.
I don't really think
but
that.
Buys would be up for a minute. Buys would be a low watch, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. Buys would be at ending 1911, 1909. Won't be anywhere here because it's not gonna just reject here. This is like taking a buy right now is like catching a falling knife.
Very nice push down here.
You know, you can just straight through.
Don't group us all together because the majority of people y'all see are not the majority of people out here. Keep that in mind. Every single country outside of here has that perspective.
13 minutes ago, Russia rubble hits a 13.
Chat, remember on Thursday when we had this, or Wednesday when we had this position? Who remembers this position, chat? This position was like, honestly, I'll never forget that position ever in my life.
Later.
Good times.
Man down, man.
I have diamond hands. Okay, knife don't phase me. True. Different breed. Eddie lifts, different breed.
Sheesh, must be NY Open. NY Open is dumping.
You killed us for 24 hours? Did I kill you for 24 hours? Or did I just mentally grow you for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's why we didn't want to take those 30-minute buys there.
I'm pretty sure I just, we just mentally grew everybody.
Wow, 4 hour, very nice. Let's take a look at the Dow here.
Like you probably broke a barrier you never felt before, or you never seen before in you that day.
Should come down and make
you held through drawdown, and you see me hold through drawdown live for 24 hours. I couldn't really.
Huge 15-minute.
Like you saw the whole thing live.
Massive.
And you also seen it on a 10th as well. Remember the 10th chat? I think it was buys around here.
I'm gonna lose it. I will snap. On my birthday. I will snap on my birthday.
It was a 10th. Right around here.
Yeah, gold dumping pretty nice. Pretty nicely.
Yeah. This one.
About 45 pips if you entered on the break.
That one as well.
There, impulse entry.
It was like a pip or two away from his stops.
Entry.
Same thing happened.
4 hours clean though. If we close below these levels,
Twitter was saying like, yo, you're just taking random positions here. I'm like, what?
What do you think are the chances that by
definitely not random positions. If you watch the streams.
Bring this thing under 9:10.
I'm not even watching.
Still haven't slept since then.
Oh, you're watching.
Oh man.
Alright, cool.
I had good sleep last night, chat. I slept for like 4 hours. Pretty good.
Bring gold below $1,910 before.
Alright, why did it better now?
That happened?
Impulse entry, what's that? Is that the strategy? Yeah. Impulse entries are basically times where you can take advantage of volume without closures, right?
I even hijacked Wix's.
This time it would have worked out. It's a bit of a 50-50 move, in my opinion.
Twitter ruins your day. Why? Honestly. Yo, I have a Twitter space of Marcos there at Lake.
We don't see your chat. IG blocking it.
Never mind, it's tomorrow. Chat, I have a Twitter space of Marcos tomorrow. We're on Twitter talking about well, the topic is the 23-year-old who turned 100K into nearly $1 million live on YouTube. Set a reminder to join us later on as we take a deep dive with Donvo. I think he deleted it because it's gonna be tomorrow. But the birdhouse on Twitter.
Yeah, there's no wick there anyway, so we wouldn't have taken anything here.
Which is Marco.
The cool part of like being disciplined and having a playbook is like, back in the day I used to feel like, wow,
I've been hopping on
but you can't
I've been hopping on
unless it's your move, right? If it's not your
Twitter Spaces a lot more often lately. Like if you guys have noticed
when you
during the weekends, if you guys on Twitter, you guys will probably see me in those calls with
right?
the ICT guys.
And then they get stopped out and they enter in off of FOMO and greed and stuff. And once you can lock that in and come in with that mindset that
I don't say much, but
this move, like this was
I'm there.
Our move here. Then what
they had I spoke to that Umar
take
this
a little
week,
bit
this
of that
weekend.
off, right? A little bit of that pressure off to try and catch every pip
pretty cool guy, man.
Find every move in the market. You're really just looking for your move.
People on calls, yeah, it's like a you guys remember what's the thing called the house app thing? What's it called? Clubhouse.
Yeah, you're just looking for
it's like Clubhouse, like it's like Twitter Spaces. But Twitter Spaces is better, I think, because it's just on Twitter. What time tomorrow? Like 8 p.m. Eastern. You're not gonna get a topic here. You're gonna tap into 1914 here. If you were to create a topic, it would have tapped right now. And even if it does come up and tap, like it's like you filled half the range already. So if anything, this counter here should just continue to drive down towards minimum this support here. I don't know what's gonna happen after that level though. After 1914.50 gets tapped, but it should come down. There's no reason why it shouldn't.
Top, nice.
But who knows? Maybe the 90M candle could give us a position. Or maybe, I don't know, who knows? Maybe Comics Open could still give us a top wick. I don't know.
We like to troll. We do a little troll.
You do have a 15 candle here that's going to close. 30 counts, that's going to close as well.
Yeah, how the
only that could be possible here is you get a 30-minute closure here. And then after a 30-minute closure, you get a top wick for the first 30-minute candle high. But that won't be for another 10 minutes here.
This is my IG right here. Right there. Don't forget the underscore.
Have you tried TradeZilla? I haven't like tested it out myself, but it's the only thing that's anything near to what I envision for my software as well. Because I'm gonna make a software obviously soon, right, chat? But it's the only thing I'll say that's closest and nearest to what I have envisioned for you guys.
Undertaker's coming.
But yeah, I'm trying to build like one of the greatest trading softwares of all time.
The NY Open Bell for 930.
There's not much competition, but it will, you know, take a lot of work from what I know. But yeah, man, we're trying to take over. Is that the PAM? No, it's a software. It's different. It's not PAM. It's a tool. It's a free. It's not free, but it could be free. It's a tool for you guys to use.
Awesome.
The drilling tool. Trust me. Like our strategy. It's funny because on Twitter Spaces on the weekends they're talking about how like having the journal helps you out, and I'm like, yeah, I totally agree, because it's like a lot of people deal with psychology, and what they don't understand is that half of the time psychology comes from lack of understanding of the markets. That's it. You're not confident, and that's why you fail in terms of discipline in trading. You're not confident because you don't have enough experience yet. You don't have enough watch time yet. You don't have enough hours on the charts yet. So you're unexperienced, and that's why you get FOMO, because you haven't seen this move happen too many times in the past to replicate them again, right? And I feel like half the time, again, psychology is all just not understanding price and not having that experience in price. It has nothing to do with being emotional. It's just about experience. That's how I see it.
What it do? Yeah.
It's like if you've been on the charts for this however long now, you like I've seen this move 1,000 times already, right? Like so many times where you just kind of drive down and you don't give us an entry. That's happened to us 100 times on stream plus, right? So now it's just kind of like, okay, well, what's the next move we can catch now? Right? Even if I understood that you can come down and tap 1914, 1912, and there's no entry for me, I'm still, I'm okay with that, and I'm accepting the fact that I'll get something else later on, right? I'll get another push, another move that'll set up eventually at advisor sells today, anyways.
For 25, 30 years, they'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's how I kind of see it. Whereas a trader,
then that's your move.
First day comes to their charts, they see us push down, now they're getting FOMO because it's like, oh my god, I missed my entry here, right? If you have confidence, you understand that this setup that you missed will come again, and you have another chance to enter it. Yesterday's setup, I missed it by 12 pips, 14 pips. We didn't get in. There was no bottom wick. Wasn't phased by it. Came back the next day, saw this clean push down, understood it, still couldn't get a move, right? So maybe later on we might catch something, but
a closure below 1909 here. But nothing.
We had something on Friday, right? Thursday we missed the push on Thursday. Right? I think it was a push.
That's the approach that you have to come in.
The push on Thursday is a push up. We missed it. We had 2 break evens on Thursday, and then Friday we had a sniper entry.
Every little move, every little pip, and in the long term, that's not going to get you anywhere.
So let me tighten this up.
I'll take it. I want 125 though. Is that gonna mess up your?
No. 426.
Green.
I just looked at
Green getting love in the chat.
Comics open here, so you should be able to see something here.
in the chat for Green.
Comics open, what did it do? Nothing much, right?
Appreciation. You guys have no idea. Don't have a clue.
Minimum on this 5 at least, 1916.
So, W for Green.
Godfather.
How often do you do these live streams?
Yeah.
Every single day, Monday through Friday.
You're kind of far, but 35 pips away.
There it is.
Is that market manipulation? I don't believe in market manipulation. I believe in following what the market prints. If the market prints that push, understand that push.
There they go. There they go.
What does market manipulation mean?
Big
if the market pushes up before it pushes down, understand how it did that. How many times it's repeated that move, right? How often did that happen in the past? Market manipulation. What are you gonna do with that information?
Yeah, shout out to Green.
It's like saying you're putting a band-aid over it, right? Just as an excuse. You understand the move. Take a deep dive into the push. What time was the move at? What happened beforehand? Right? Like, yeah, like you came up before you came down here. But are you gonna continue to push up today, or are you gonna continue to push down today? Right? Like you have to understand each and every little thing that's happening in the markets. But saying just market manipulation or saying you got manipulated is one of the worst things you can probably say to yourself in trading, because kind of like you're putting a ban over it and stuff, just taking a deep dive into your trade setup. Like you're not improving in any way, shape, or form, right? Whenever you say you got manipulated.
What's your
What you can do? Blame the markets, right? No, blame yourself, right? Blame yourself for a lack of experience.
Damn.
Good morning. What's up, Derek? Devin, good morning.
Only place you'll probably find green is right here in the chat.
Like some people could have said like this was market manipulation, right? This pushed down, but could it have just been on a yearly time frame?
Right before Jesus,
a bottom wick, because this is a range. So you broke with the range, then you came back. Was that manipulation, or was that just a bottom wick on the next yearly candle to continue driving up? Because that was around January. You know what I mean?
Could this be the 8?
I'm pretty sure if we're going 3 months here, you'll see like some type of wick there or something, or maybe the 6 months. You see a wick there, right? So was that just a bottom wick for us to come down and grab liquidity, or is that market manipulation now? Right? You have to understand the different time frames and different factors on price.
That's actually a really good spot to sell. I'm looking at it on the 50.
What about the big players? We're small players. We don't need to do what the big and the big players are doing. We just need to catch our pieces and move.
Nick is green.
Right?
Oh.
If we've been catching our pieces and move for the last 4 years, why do we now need to go and be like the big players for it when we can just continue to do what we've been doing, but just elevate it?
My area. You said that. Look at my area on my screen.
It's like traders always want to trade. Like a lot of traders, what they want to do is they always want to trade like the banks. They always want to find where the banks are entering, and then they spend the rest of their career. And a lot of people give up after they realize that, or not after they realize, but you know, like after they struggle to find those areas or those price points on where the banks trade, right? It's like, why would you want to trade the banks when the market is literally in front of your face? Price, whatever price is printing right in front of you. If you continue to show up for countless months to years and you see the same thing printing each and every day, at that given point, you're basically trading like the banks because you're trading the same move as them.
Green is the AI.
Right? So instead of like trying to figure out what the banks are trading, this mysterious way the banks are trading that there's no proof of, why not just look at current price? There's proof in price, right? And if you can replicate the same move every day, isn't that technically a bank move that you're catching? That's what I never understood about a lot of traders,
Open
right?
doing some work.
So there's my 2 cents for that, with the whole manipulation shit and stuff.
Gold is on my keyboard now. I still feel FOMO seeing this candle. Oh no, you don't feel FOMO. Those are lies.
Because you never know how the banks trade.
Lies going on in your brain.
Well, some people might say they do, but like realistically, like you'll never really truly know. There's a lot of like broken telephone strategies out there. It's like one mentor teaches this mentor, and that mentor teaches it a certain way. It's just the same broken telephone.
What if I said Sam was also an AI, and so was John? Just go ahead and pull your debit card out. Tell me the 6-digit code.
Yo, where's Wix at?
The expiration and the 3 wacky numbers on the back. Mike is in sales. Using
Okay, we need 9 more 50s, chat.
Yeah, how was London last night, chat?
Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Visa, okay. If it's anything like mine, it starts with a 4. I'm ready for those numbers when you're ready. And those 3 wacky numbers on the back.
What's the deal?
Vibing to this music like you, bro.
All I gotta say is, honestly, you guys are listening to this fool. He's got $1 million. Never trust a trader with $1 million trading account.
For real, bro.
Never.
For real.
He's got $1 million trading account. You gonna listen to him?
Wow.
All right.
CPI move on an average Monday. Yeah, right.
No, nothing.
What's up with this thing?
Yo, anyone who's watching.
Well
this right
expected.
Now, I'm 100 pips up on sales right now. So.
We hit a thing called range.
How was Asian last night?
Oh, we hit a thing called range.
30-minute candle. This has been.
We took a sell, but we closed at B.
You closed at B?
Yeah, we closed B, and we didn't hit B. We closed B.
Did it run though?
But
No, it was a good closure, and then it went against us.
Story. I think that was interesting. I like his stories.
Nah, what's going on, bro? Mr. Dawn.
It's always like something to think about.
Chat, you guys gotta move today. If you don't get, please do not get FOMO here. This is nothing. You guys will get a push today. You guys will see some more ranges. You'll see some pullback. You'll see something. So if you buys or sells today, no matter what we catch, you'll see something. So don't stress out about whatever is happening here.
Yeah, we're coming.
Like if this was truly the push, you see how cans are just like printing.
How Sweden was. You wouldn't even know how to pronounce freedom.
You would see a stronger push right now if that was the actual initial push. Like, you'll see a pullback before it. If anything, it corrects that entire move. Because like you might see something like this one.
In real life, the Viking.
Right, you might see this pullback. Now an oval. Something like this pullback.
You posted it.
Right, and then like you might see like something like this later on, and that one candle will clear out all those mini candles, and that's when you can tell there's volume, and then that's when you see your strong push down. But just keep an eye out for on news today. You have 9 a.m. news, right, and then you have 10 a.m. So we won't, we likely won't get any trades there unless it magically come up here and tap 1919 in about the next 5 minutes. But we're likely gonna wait till 9, and then trades could be anywhere from 9:15 to 10.
Yeah, there you guys go. Hey, Disturbed in the building.
Where's my unicorn?
Stud right there. Yo, Sam Capital, man.
Up to 1919.
He works at Starbucks, and then he also hangs out at the tattoo shop part time.
Yeah.
That lip fillers go crazy.
Oh man, that guy TK just killed. Dude's breaking the internet.
We need the swing trails, the swing signal.
Hey,
Last time you posted the swing
Santiago.
Discord, it was August 2nd.
All right, I gotta be careful.
We haven't had a
Discord
swing signal
here, gang.
yet.
I gotta be careful.
We haven't had a swing signal yet.
Weirdos know what channel we're in. All of a sudden, we don't know what comes
Monthly
popping
closures
up.
are very key for swing signals. But to be honest, the trade on Wednesday, Thursday was a swing trade.
Kids, guys be watching this
24
informational
hours.
content with their kids out here, you know?
That was a little glimpse of a swing signal. Hopefully it's not like that forever, but
TK, man.
yeah, no, that was basically a swing signal.
At the hey, there we go. Selfies
Oh shit! 30 minute opened up here. Hot wick.
Hey, what you at the wax museum there? That's the wax.
If we can
TK
push up to 1919,
that's not
here,
even the real
amazing.
TK. That's
I don't know
the
how
wax
major this folder is
version
at
of
9,
it.
to be honest. It's a S&P CS composite 20 HPI yearly.
I think there's another folder coming up.
Freshy.
Yeah, 10. Goats and consumer confidence.
Load up the selfie section.
Joel's folder should be fun.
Yeah, Joel's folder.
Better jolt the damn market. That's what we needed to do. Otherwise, I don't know how these trades are gonna come in here, because like we moved a lot. It's gonna be quite a while to set up. If it doesn't happen here.
Chat, you see how this candle's pushing up here? You see how that 1 5-minute candle already cleared out the last 3 candles? Like, this is what I mean. Like, whenever you see candles pushing like this, like, it's not the initial move. You'll see a pullback. If anything, you can flip and drive here. I get that. But
oh, now the selfies
if we can just come up the top 1919, we are going to get themselves at 1919 to come down towards 1915, 1912.
Disturbed, lighten it up.
And that would be lovely.
That's not Shiro. That's definitely
That'd be a 1 hour
Shiro.
top wick as well. If you want buys though,
beautiful family Disturbed.
here's the thing for buys. This is good.
Awesome, man.
You're in the middle of the range. There's a probably 95.99% chance you're gonna re-break the lows before making a move today. If you were to drop up, it won't drop from here. 99.5%.
Yeah, this is cool. This is good to see some of you guys, man. Some of your
but
faces,
there's a high
right?
chance before it comes up though. If it were to come up today, you'll see it re-break the highs. You'll see it print something like this. Minimum. And that would be the zucchini form. That would be the motion printed. Right? But look, you're just in the middle of the range. This is the range you're in. You're in the middle of it right now. What is this? You're gonna come down, tap certain levels before making a decision on where it wants to go next, right? And that happens to be 1914, 1912 today.
I always tell you guys, Tom Brady during
even if you do get buys,
not focus on the size of his
it'll likely be
contract.
down here at 1912.
He focused on how good of a quarterback.
That'll be after the day creates a bottom wick too. 1912 to 1910 levels, and that who knows, that might be a runner.
It's the little things that separate you in
life.
life.
Might just be 10 pips.
Whether it be reading 30 minutes before bed,
if you can close bullish here, come down, break the lows, and flip, that'd be amazing.
Anymore at nighttime, whether it be instead of you listening to some stupid talk show or some sort of music on the way to your destination, turn on a personal development podcast, right? A success podcast. Like, these are the little things that don't necessarily make a huge difference in the time that you're doing them, but they start making a huge difference down the road.
We don't always trade trend
that's
lines,
what we
right?
always talk about with the separation effect, right? You separate yourself not by doing these big, huge things. You separate yourself
we don't trade
by
trend lines
doing
at
the
all.
little.
I used to.
I'm Jeff.
Jeffrey. Or no, Joffrey. It's Joffrey, not bad. Not Jeffrey, it's Joffrey. I had a friend named Joffrey before.
3.
Yeah, the cells are good here because if you come down first and tap 1912, taking cells at 1919 is very tough. But if you don't come down towards 1912 here, you come up and tap 1919, you can take cells coming down to retest the lows because there's a very high chance you're gonna come down to re-break the lows. All right, you guys get that? Right? So if this were to form first, taking cells at 1919 is very tough because this might just be a push to go up, right? But if you come up like this before coming down, right? It's a high chance you're gonna flip, do something like this. So it's good we're pushing up here. We haven't really broke the lows. But you'll see it, like you'll see it if you were to really come up and correct this whole entire push today, you'll see the re-break of 1914.482, and that gives you an advantage point that you can use to confirm yourselves at 1919.
I think you're still good, Lynn. Still got 25 minutes.
Yeah, it could be a top lick on the next 15 minutes, so we're just chilling. I'm gonna keep y'all here.
Alright, there's a pullback on gold. Perfect.
Almost there, gold.
Well, checking out gold here.
5 minute finally close bullish here.
How are you finishing off the month?
Shit, I think around 13ish. How about you? Like 13, 11. Or let me check.
I'm gonna check right now too.
I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing 113k, which is I think around 13%. It's been a pretty good month. Like I don't know, like it's been a
Great month.
It's been a great month. Not even a pretty decent. It's been a very good month in terms of just like in terms of just like
12%.
Yeah, like
12% on the dot.
and there's barely been any pineapples this month. This has been straight up just like one trade and just that's it during the NY session only. I didn't even trade London and Asian this month.
When Don and I are similar in profits, you know what that means? It means he did not. It means he slept all month. It means he got some sleep in London. He didn't trade London.
So Lynn,
and
come up to
because when he trades London, those are the fucking supercharged months. But like, that's why I know, like, yo, if we're around the same area, profits, that means he slept.
Look at my screen, you'll see. If you look
The
at
boy's human.
you'll see it. It's
Yeah, no, I did not touch Asian in London once. Maybe like once, but twice. I didn't touch it twice this month.
That's okay.
Well, that's why you got that 1% more. That one extra Asian.
Could start just selling here consistently. Because there is this other area between 506 and 502, which
Hey, I don't know why.
Right now, it hasn't.
Why does it say my most taken trades are like? What time frame is this MIFX book on? Because why does it say 16 and 17 are my best hours of the day? That's like 4 or 5. That's not my. I think
4 p.m.
I think that's the wrong time zone.
I thought you said 502. No.
Damn, I had 17 trades on this account on GJ and 580 trades on gold.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. right? It's different time. Yeah, 16 is 9 a.m. Okay, cool. I was like, why is it say that? Yeah, I guess my win rate for 8 o'clock is. What does that say? Oh no, that's buys and sells. Oh. Yeah, this account has a win rate of overall 65. You have won 805 out of 1,236 trades, which represents 65%.
Not count, but a lot of those are break evens as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a lot of those.
It takes into consideration that you took a trade, hit a break even, didn't win, so your percentage goes down. It's not like you didn't lose, so your percentage goes up.
If you're already in a sell, I would.
Yeah.
But I would not enter any sell below 495.
Man. R.
It probably is, Lynch. I think that's what's happening.
Man.
Based off of the EA that I use, Lynch, right now, gold's actually 30 minutes doing something beautiful in the 30 minutes.
It's been pretty good, chat. I can't complain at all, man. Like 2023, this year has been like my best year, obviously, right? It's been a year of this account. Last month we also did 13.94%. This month we're at 13.78%. So let's see if we do better than last year, but it doesn't really matter, right? Obviously, last year's 13% was much smaller than this year's 13%. Last year's 13% would have been my entire account this year, or last year. Because last year I had a 104K account. This year I have a 900, and I made 117, 120. So like basically this month is the same shit as last month's or last year.
US really likes to play. She's playing with people's emotions.
September's a little slow though. I want to see how September, October, November plays out.
You gonna buy for gold? Oh, nice.
Nice, 1000% year.
I can't wait for December though. When I take my 2-week vacation, ooh. Well, rip trades left and right.
40. I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5.
You know what happens in December, chat, right? It's account doubling time.
48,
I'm waiting for the 27th.
which is a pretty good zone.
All right, let's start my cast. I can give us an entry here. You have 19 minutes left. Likely not. Because this count came back down to the range.
Good entry,
So basically, even if it were to push up, it's a little tough. This is making lower high, lower low on a 5. If it were to come up. Yeah, so there's a rebreak of lows now. So you're going to see it tap to like 1912 maybe.
There she goes, Lance.
That was at 95.5% that was tapping about, right? So now it's like, we can't really get sells yet, obviously, but we can get buys. It's just, might need a couple of counts to close here. Maybe 910, 915 or something.
Alright, I'm up
We'll see.
105. Let's go. 105. 106. Let's go. Come on, gold. That is the most perfect fucking rejection of the EA. Holy shit. Wait, you got clipped. Wait, it didn't get back up there. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Do you plan on trading Forex forever?
That'd be tough.
I plan on doing it. That's a skill I think I can always go back to. If I get into another business, doesn't work well, go back to Forex. It's a skill you'll have forever. I think I will. As long as Forex is still here and doesn't end. Right? What do they say? This year or next year? No, 2026. Right? Or is it 2024?
I don't know, but how long can you do this? Are you really going to be hosting in-persons at the nursing home you're staying at?
I'm talking about Forex. Shit, I'm trading Forex off my M25. Education-wise, I don't know. Well, but I don't know if I'm
a little
wheelchair.
wheelchair, 86, just gotta get back to my room. About to stream. Oh, you got the whole nursing home in there just watching you. How long can you do this for?
I don't know, but I'm about. I don't know, man. But we're about being a compound.
Yeah.
Or at 90 years old. Yo, Wix. You looking for the top wick here?
What?
Are you looking for the top wick here?
What?
Actually, nah. I'll also be chilling. I'll be like, yo, Wix, looking for the top wick here? You be like,
what? I can't hear you.
I can barely hear you.
Can't even see you. Give me my pipe.
have music playing in the background too. So.
How Forex end? It's a joke. It's a joke. It's an ongoing joke we have in the industry. If you're in the loop.
Nah, it's 9 o'clock. We've got 120, 50
In the loop.
minutes.
Give me the loot.
Alright, so yeah, so now that I've changed the link, you should be able.
I see like a hockey stick.
Wait, what? It didn't
Forex is ending. The only thing Forex is ending is poverty once you get good at it. Once you can fucking do this shit, that's all it's gonna end.
Is there someone talking?
Yo.
Yeah, Mel's here.
Oh,
True that,
what's
true
up,
that,
Mel?
true that.
Talk to him.
True that, true that, true that. True, true, true,
Yeah,
true,
for
true.
sure.
I can't hear Mel.
Yeah, I can
just
hear him,
heard,
but
like,
I
a
have to turn him up to
whisper.
200%.
Yeah, it's like it. Let me see. Mel, try to turn up the volume in your Discord.
He's gonna leave and
servers.
join. He's gonna leave and rejoin. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have him up at like 200%.
Oh man. Chat, I'm ordering my rim
Still
save for the
pretty much
first time.
Mel. I hear you, but I have to I'll have you up at 200%.
I got a pretty good deal on them too. I'm pretty happy.
Hold on, chat. I'm trying to get that Discord link right.
You gonna rap your shit or no?
Because he knows me from he's been
From the
watching me for
streams?
some time. Yeah, so like it's like one of the largest
I don't know,
rapping
do I
companies
wanna
too. Like
fold
one of the
or
best
do I
ones
sell my trade?
in
Fold my
Toronto,
trade.
Ontario.
26?
Yeah,
Ah.
or in Canada even I think. And like
There
he's like,
we
yeah,
go,
bro,
chat. Okay,
I got you. At first he gave me a discount, but he's like, yo, honestly, I got you. I'm like, okay, sick. Then I just gave him the free course, gave him the signals, and then I'm giving him obviously he has my number, so he can just text me
Don't
anytime.
miss out on the stream. Don't miss out on the trade.
But yeah, free rap,
Go ahead and
be
join.
sick.
Spree rolls? What's the spree rolls? It's
I
not
don't
just
know what
spin when
raps
you
I'm gonna do
stand
yet, chat. I don't know what color rap I'm gonna do.
there.
Back on these charts.
Yeah, Mel's better.
You should wrap it in white.
Like it's still pretty low.
Yeah, I should, bro. Re-rap it.
Like,
Right.
your mic's like pretty far away from you.
Just get the same color you got now, but rap.
My car's rap. What you mean?
I don't know what's happening.
Rip
No,
it up.
that's how it came.
What do you mean? It's the same color. Oh man. News. Chat, we could get some trades at 905 here. 905, 910, 901 even at the news. But you should get some volume here, man.
Jay is like in the middle.
They spinning.
Zones here for me.
I can't say the rest of that.
It's down here at like 7 o'clock. And I don't trade at 7 o'clock, so
I don't know. Did you ever break the lows in MT5? You did, but like by low I meant literally
Barely.
I mean, you broke the lows, but in terms of is that a low to go up? I don't think so.
take partial.
I think if you break the lows
Like
one more
two
time
pips.
for the motion before you go up. Breaking the lows right now is like saying you're right here on price. This is the breakout lows like yesterday, and you drive right.
Berry aqua fresca.
Well, if you are to drive up though, because if you're gonna come down, obviously you're breaking the lows. But if you're to drive up, you need liquidity below this current candle.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying. Like
look
for
at the-
sells
look-
coming
look at the
down
30.
towards there is
Look at
like
the 30.
very high.
And look at the 30. So either way, either the 30 closes bullish and you make a bottom wick come up, or the hourly here closes bearish, and then the next hourly makes a top wick.
That feels weird.
Yeah.
saying that a drink.
Yep, sir. News, yo, we might get an entry at 905. It could be if news comes on as volatile. It could give us an entry at 1921, which is way better than 1919.
Yeah, I'm just now taking.
Yeah, the top wick Bruce Howard would be.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
And the thing is, you've already actually had that kind of rejection happen here before, so.
Yeah, literally Friday. The one that was supposed to run.
Because
1921 after news on Friday.
Hard 2.
Part
Hard
2.
Deuce. Deuces.
Did you not sell 1919? How? How would I sell there?
oh, very interesting.
Because you closed below the range and you got a top wick. No, I didn't. I was looking for a top wick to tap there, and it hasn't tapped it just yet. So I wasn't gonna take sells anywhere here yet. No, because at any given point you can just rip up above, grab liquidity, drop down,
Well, I get up at
and you didn't do that yet.
the street,
That's what I'm saying. Like 1919 could be that level where you could do that now, right?
which is 7 in the morning.
But no, I didn't take any breakout closures or anything like that.
No, what stand? What time frame? Like, is that Eastern Standard Time? 'Cause I know
Yeah, Eastern.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. Maybe soon. Again, maybe lock it in though. Like if you're gonna go now. Come back for like 8:55, which is in about 5-10 minutes. Come back before the 1 hour close, because you do not wanna. I don't want to hear anything about. I went to the toilet. I missed my entry. This is the worst time to go. Like you have now until 8:55. After 8:55, you gotta come back and lock it in.
Like to the fucking T.
How many pips? Okay, 30 lot. 30K. How many pips? 100 pips, right? Oh.
This should launch now.
Yeah, no, that's a long time.
I see it, but
If we catch 10 pips, then that's 10 more trades.
I don't think there's gonna be a liquidity below.
Well, in the 1 hour, I'm looking at right now too as well. But I'm gonna see if she.
Yeah, G, go for a 5 minute break. Go do what you gotta do.
Definitely.
Me and Wix are here, consulting gold.
No, for me, if I wanted to go, that would have been my area, and I would have already had stop losses.
Call me now.
Oh yeah.
I would already.
Like, as of right now, my thing is.
3K views, 91K likes. Come on. Hey, chat. If you guys are enjoying the streams today, just leave a like, man. Leave a like. Maybe I can go buy a new seahorse left leg, because the left leg with seahorse is broken. It's been broken for ages, and I haven't really sat down and been like, let me fix it.
How did you break that?
It's not broken. It's just disconnected. It's like not connected for some reason. So like I'm too lazy to fix it. So it's like we're shooting NHLs here. Honestly, that game better be good. It looks good from the trailer, but honestly, I don't know.
For who? For all 4 people that play it? You can't even get a full team together.
You close off profit.
Who are you streaming it for?
Nice or NCS. Damn, you hold that trade for the whole day. Shit.
Pay somebody to fix it.
Lee Wen, looking for a sell on the pullback on the zone here.
The thing is, you want this 1 hour to close bearish though. That's the thing.
Low is your live. Welcome back.
You want it to close bearish. If you can come up create a topic first, but then again, you want an entry. Yeah, you want it to close like somewhere around here minimum.
I don't look that old.
Or even
no trade. Actually, no. I think highly likely today's
trade. How much
trade.
do you make a month if you want to answer? You can check out my Instagram highlight.
There you go.
I don't even think that. I don't even think the NHL players play.
Good month can
play hockey. Play
5-digit income US dollar and maybe
yeah, no, that game's ass. That game's fun, but it's like if you watch hockey, if you like hockey, it's fun. But if you don't watch hockey, I mean the game's still fun.
No, I fuck with it. I like the game. I'll play it.
It's just the game hasn't changed. It's a fun game, but the game hasn't changed in years.
It's been the same since '96.
Yeah, literally, it's been the same shit. Nice. It was way better back then than it is now.
I was trying to fit. Yes, I saw that. 30 minutes
no innovation.
Strong support here, so that's why.
That's what happens when you don't get better, right, chat? Do you want to be like that in Forex? Do you want to be NHL? NHL, the game?
I'd rather wait for retest.
Or do you want to improve and get better and be like Fortnite? The greatest.
What is
the world's greatest?
And keep finding ways to innovate.
200%. I'm still testing it out.
I can't wait until we have like this, and it says 2022 to 2029.
I think I need to do more
2029 chat. What's the winner gonna be?
If it works, it's gonna
be plus 150.
You're gonna cover up the investment.
Sounds gonna be there at 99.99%. Talking about
no strategy.
We improve every year, chat. You know, we're gonna get better next year. Chat's like, yo.
This guy's psycho.
Watching the live stream. I'm not sure.
He's taking this a little.
I mean, we could do a little better.
Could do a little better, Chad. 99.99. What is this?
Live? Yes, of course, football zone. No, I'm not married. Maybe two.
Our monsters in 2029.
Can you get the bonus and refund in
I'm still waiting for that loss.
Pass phase 2, but fill the live account? Kobe, you can get.
We all get to watch Don grow up. You guys have seen me. Yeah, you guys basically have seen me grown up. Like
fill the live account.
Bro, literally.
You can only get phase.
When I first started streaming, I was 19.
2% of.
I was a little kid.
Profit
Still a kid,
target.
but.
So refund and all the
I get
bonus
search
is very
history turned
important.
off. What should we
Like I
searching
said,
for?
First paid out, you don't go for.
I'm searching about how to trade at the banks.
Go
I don't
for
want to show you
realistic
guys.
gain, even though that's $100 $200 or just 1 to 2%.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time, chat.
Where's it? Go to the very first stream. Go to your
There's
very
no
first stream.
camera.
What do?
Side no predictions.
What was the first stream you had a camera
No
on?
predictions, but let's wait for it. We have
No,
news
that's not
coming
it.
in
It's
5 minutes.
September. Go back to
I'm
like
not
March.
sure what is the 6:30 candle you want, because your 6:30 is not
This is
my
all about just
6:30.
understanding what ranges are and how to. Oh man, that is a nice wick entry right there. You close below the range. Let's count this 1 hour count. Oh wait, this is GJ.
See these things as long term.
That is. Oh wait, oh chat. This is perfect actually. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of gold right now. I think on the 5.
2 years ago.
Yeah, literally on the 5.
And my strategy.
Man, this is the same move that's happening right now on the 5.
You want to survive long enough.
You're not gonna look on the 5 in that stream.
Definitely not. No, we're looking at the 4 hour, 1 hour, and
1
such.
to 30.
Let's see. A couple years ago, what year is it? August 13, maybe. Yeah, this range. Yeah, if you go on the 4 hour time frame, all the way back to February, you have clean. Somewhat clean traffic closure above the range. No bottom.
Telegram. Oh well.
Closer percent 10 pips. Yeah, we're still catching the same amount of pips. 10, 10. But
here?
just innovative, right? Oh wow. 5 minute no talk. Wait. Oh wait, that's not the 1 hour close. I was gonna say. Oh, that would be perfect. If I had no top wick, 1 hour close is bearish the way it is. You create a top wick, tap into 19, 21. New 4 hour close, top wick as well. News comes out, 905, 904 is your entry. And then just boom, runners towards 1912. But we gotta wait another 5 minutes. Unfortunately.
Wicks in chat. Was I in the chat? Oh, I was on camera.
You never lost money. You only donate to institutions.
Like,
that's a good
maybe
mindset.
not that specific day, but I was already on camera.
I mean, in life,
I was on cam before organic
money
trading.
will be gone in any form, any sort of way.
I was a locked character.
It will be wasted, or it will be go through some sort of way, unless you really save it on your own hand.
Ooh,
oh, you are in chat. You gotta realize who your audience is. So if he says to enter a buy here and he has 10% people will take this trade because he said that. Meanwhile, he's already out of the trade.
Realistic
Wait, what are you talking
mindset.
about?
I mean, you can't flip account.
Wait, what are you talking
I think
about?
I was talking to them about them hanging on every word you say. So
Phase 1, phase 2 is not counted in 1 month period.
Yeah, I think we had like 50 viewers here or something like that.
First payout is counted by your first trade of your funded account. It's never counted. First payout is never counted from phase 1 on.
I think I'm just combo.
It's the moment you get your funded account.
Trust the processor, I know him. Turn system, know him.
That's where.
Because the thing is,
from India.
people aren't in tune with what you're doing, right?
Right. Let's plan something.
But you gotta realize, as an educator, people hang on his words. Yeah, true that.
Price gonna be
outside that, trade fire trade, bruh. Yo, Wix is on the chat. That's funny. That was a long time ago. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think the first couple of streams I was in had like 40 people in them.
What did Bitcoin do? What are you guys talking about? Yeah, you had 30 or something maybe.
Let's see. 2 more minutes.
Wait a minute, Bitcoin dropped. Bitcoin's still up.
I'm focusing on the chart here.
It should continue to drop though. You should see another pull down. Should pull down towards minimum 23 here.
I feel lucky if I spy out and manage close 1915. Nice. What do you say though?
Gold. Whatever you do in a minute here. Close bearish in the 1 hours and make our lives easier. If it closes bullish, it's still doable. I mean, it's not gonna close strongly bullish. It's not gonna close weak bullish, right? So it's like technically, it should create a bottom wick minimum at 1915. Then, like you have a new advantage point right here. I'll say. So you can catch instead of this being your advantage point down here at 15 or 12, it can be right here instead, which is still a decent amount of pips. It's a $2.5 move.
What's the plan on go?
Potential here, chat. Lock it in.
What's the plan on go?
Let me get the signal ready.
Waiting for the news here.
Yesterday they're like at 9:35.
Right.
Pay signals. Potential buys soon. 8:07 a.m. today. Potential sells soon.
Someone buying here. All right. Let's see. Yeah. This might be right or wrong. Just try to manage on risk and news coming out. I'm not so familiar with these news, guys. All right. Do you guys see this news often? S&P CS composite.
Where do you think it's gonna go?
20 HP.
I personally, I could be wrong, but I
Seems
don't
like
know if much will happen here. I believe the 10 a.m. folder will be a much stronger than what it is now. So, but yeah, so like it should bring in volume for sure. It's just in terms of direction, I'm not too sure if it's strong enough to change direction on price. 10 a.m. though, consumer confidence and jobs job should be a bit more interesting. But keep on a lookout here. The next 5 minutes here we could get some trades potentially.
You don't predict the news. You don't trade before the news. Trade after the news, and you ride the momentum.
1919 322 something. Can we close bearish on the 1 and on the 4? Well, 4 will close bearish for sure. The 1 hour looks like it may close bearish too. Yeah. Bearish closure. Discount should break the highs and create a top wick. It should look something like this. Yeah, literally that. Should look something like this.
Nothing. No more.
And then once it does that, it then should look something like this. But there's news there, okay? So let's see how the market reacts to this. We haven't pushed just yet.
Yeah, Black Friday stock goes up.
What's your sell level? I got mine at 1919.429. I also have it at 1920.2 and then 1921.22.
That's gonna be.
I think pineapple for me be at 22.
Lawrence
What do you got?
Castle. Wow, your name is it's nice.
What do you got? I have 22.05.
Always gay. Yeah, I agree.
But you don't got 19 as well here?
Oh no, you're asking for pineapples or the position?
Oh no, the first entry.
Yeah, man. Like nothing much with
1919.5.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't
Where
know if
exactly
that's
where I
gonna
have
be
it.
the no trade day here. I'm waiting for the pullback so long.
This is literally the perfect entry here, or the perfect setup.
News no impact. Yeah.
You should be able to push up here at tab 1919 here. So this count's breaking the highs, no bottom wick, right? Even if the 1 hour were to drop up, it's got to create a bottom wick eventually. So
MT4 and MT5
all you gotta do is tap,
different,
and then we'll be in
the
there.
chart is different, timing is different, and I just personally prefer MT4.
You're
Most of the chart on the trading
16 pips away, chat.
MT4 though.
Stack.
It's in the Telegram, guys. The general template is here.
$904. I know that stretch. That's a stretch of like, got something coming here. Look at the 4 hour chat, right? 4 hour close, 2 bearish below the range. This is the same 4 hour top wick. My concern is like if it's gonna be 20 or 19, but it's like a 10 pip difference. I wouldn't mind 10 pip drawdown. As long as we don't take entries below that line here, right? Because if you were to come up today, right? Let's say you were to come up today and you weren't to come down. If you were to create a bottom wick, where'd you tap? Into the red box. So you have a chance to get a break even. However, if you were to take an entry at 1918 at the 17, chance of you coming all the way down to here and then before coming up is very unlikely, right? You have a higher chance to tap in the red box. So that's why the entry here is a lot more valid, because you have a better advantage point.
The news is slower than the forecast. Let's check it out. But it's good here. It's green. It means that it's good for the USD.
Let's see. In the past, the 4 hour top wicks were once at 22, 21. 4 hour top wick here, right? So you're looking at the 4 hour closer. And you're looking at all the times that you actually close below this range here, right? And where'd you tap? So in this case, you came up to here at one point. You closed below, tapped here, or tapped here.
I'm looking for sell, but
Close
I'm not
below,
selling
tapped
right
here.
But if you want, you can. But
Close
just
below,
the
tap
risk
here.
is higher, guys.
Close below, tap here.
In the structures right here, the brick and
connect
pass.
dots. It should be
So
around
that my stop
1919
loss
levels.
can be based on this 22 right here, lever.
Just this.
So I'm
Right,
just waiting
perfect. It could reject a little further, like it could reject that here instead, but again, in order for me to take sells, I want it to be at 1919 minimum.
So
Yeah, I don't want to take sells at 1918.
doesn't make sense if gonna affect the stock market, the US market so much because it's about housing price index. So
That's how you get kids interested in entries, right? Let's connect the dots for them.
Yeah. We have a new strategy called connect the dots.
My kids would love that shit. Like, yeah, Dad, right here. Sell here.
Sell here.
Look, when you connect the dots, this is the area,
you are in
Dad.
a
Sell
buy
here.
at 1915. If you want to hold it, just set your stop loss at break even. So you are
Bring
not
in the
worried
dot
if the price come
connectors.
back, right? You can hold it maybe for another 10-20 pips. So the thing is, we have a week to fill here. I'm trying to sell with the price retest 19.5. Replan stop loss around 22 here.
Order fill. Order fill.
Stop loss. 10
Order fill.
TP.
Where's that from? Where's that sound, exact sound from? Is that from the
That's
stock
how
trading?
I
Like,
get
where's that
100%
from?
win rate.
I always hear videos of people trading. I always hear like orders fill, orders fill.
Is within an
Options
hour
features.
for me.
Is it an automatic sound when you enter a position? Because if I stack positions, it's gonna be like
But first
order fill.
withdrawal probably
Order fill.
gonna take some time,
Ninja Trader?
right? And you
What?
need
Order
to use
fill.
the same method
Order fill.
from how you deposit.
Order fill.
This is
Order
the
fill.
laws that you
Order
need to
fill.
avoid
Order
money
fill.
laundering.
Order fill.
If this
Order fill.
thing flip,
Order fill. That's me when I stack positions.
Or
It'll
find
be like
position.
something like that. And that's me. The full margin sound.
Ryan is making
Girl stacking
babies.
mad
He's
positions.
so weak. In Taiwan.
Be like
What's the value of
40-ish
your
here?
SL up there?
Yeah.
You still got
My
margin?
stop loss is 22, but I don't have an entry yet, guys. My stop loss is always 20 to 30.
Yo, for now on, I'm gonna edit that sound in when I for the stream trades. It's gonna sound more realistic. It's the clips. For now, it's gonna be like order fill.
4-hour candle closes right below
For the
that
50 minute
support
full
too,
battery.
so it just doesn't need that much of a. You know, it still made one.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's not
exactly.
perfect,
We've
but
seen this happen
yeah.
quite a few times here now. As well as for the
Yeah, we have an example
break
here.
even.
NCS just withdraws.
Alright, was that it?
to go break
1917?
even right around
I guess
these
that was
levels
it.
here.
Maybe.
Nice. So it's within
19.
This 5 should re-break the highs.
We'll go break even.
First half
and
is a
then,
5-minute
try
candle.
look to secure
Could be a bottom
partial
wick. There's no
somewhere
5-minute
down
top
this
wick.
Support
Should
zone
reflip.
down here. So yeah, we'll see if we can get it.
How many lot you should trade?
Yeah, we've taken
Check
the
out
same
video
position
though.
before, right
Yeah,
off the
someone
15 like
sent
that.
a video link here, the lot size video for this guy.
News didn't do much, right?
That was last week.
What's the name?
Yep. Yeah, it was like a week or two ago.
Flex, do you use Finwin's SMP? No, I don't use that. What's that though? What's Finwin's?
Yeah, it looks good. So potential sell stops here on a break below.
Someone in the buy.
It's not bringing in volume
this
here.
guy
Just
no
give it
name.
like some
I mean, just,
momentary. You're
he
near
did a video
NYC
for the
open.
lot size.
This 5-minute candle should flip bullish again.
Copy the
And as it flips bullish, it should come up to tap 1918
Yes, figure your
and
risk
eventually tap
percentage.
1919 for our entries here.
Sure, we'll check it out.
Right, chat? Because you need structure to drive up, right? You can't just drive up like this. You need to see like structure form. Like you want to see like this, right? So like, let's say it drives up from here and it taps 1919. Again, you need liquidity. You need structure form. Liquidity is basically just structure being formed. You have support here, right? If you were to drive up, you see candles printing bullish above the range like this.
Stop loss is going to be
All of
above
a sudden
the
you see,
current
like,
candle highs, right? So somewhere above this 4-hour
You'll
high
see something like this,
that has been created.
right? Back into the
we'll
range
see
for a
where
fake
that
out.
goes up to, and then that'll be our stops.
And then from there, it's kind of like, okay, what happens now? Is the candle going to continue to drive up, or is it going to
Pushing up.
reject to drive further down, right? The 4 close.
6 more minutes for 15-minute close.
But minimum, you'll see like 1919 to like 1917, which is like a 20, 50 pip range. And then break even, and if it runs through, then it runs through.
Holding buy from
But you have a wick
1950,
entry,
nice.
maybe. So there's a rebreak of the 5 highs. You have a 1 minute for a 5 closure. You have a 15 closure in about 6 minutes here. You created a top for the 15 high already. So 15 created a top for that first kind of high. The 30 closes in 21 minutes here, but I would assume that you'll be tapping 1919 by then.
Just posted the perfect loss
Yeah, once this 5 closes here, if it has no top wick,
depending
that'd be
on
perfect.
course, because I can't decide the loss.
Yeah, this is good. I wanted to see the wicks in this zone here
US
too.
100 brow.
Right, you see a lot of wicks here.
Borrow. What do you mean?
Somewhere right up in here was perfect. So if we reflip now and just happen to break these lows, there's a very high chance we'll continue down.
If you can close bullish here, though, that'd be preferred.
Should I just Google this or what?
Because if it closes bearish, you need to break the highs.
30
If
minutes.
it closes bullish though,
Yeah,
you're
no,
just
I see the
continuing with the
30,
highs.
I've seen it look like this before. Off of the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute look like this,
okay.
15 minute look like this. So it's not too bad. If anything, what we'll do is, depending on when this 15 minute candle closes, if it closes
Another
above
5
the
minutes
range,
will
we'll
be pretty
delete
close.
the buy stops
Then
or the sell
why
stops,
is
and
the-
then we'll
Why
wait
is
for
the
a
price stalling
resistance.
when
So if we get a
When you're
closure
open
above,
and
we'll wait
Doji?
now for
bearish?
resistance to form, and then we'll
Premium
take
yacht,
ourselves
so
coming back
Bearish?
down here
because
like
it moved
this.
a lot already
bearish.
now, it's just
Yes, then
But
you
if
need
we
something
break
like
the
this.
lows now, then I think it's pretty good.
Oops. Right, boom, and boom. You need to break the highs up.
That brother stop.
It's either
Yeah,
that or you're getting
stops
there
are
bullish
only,
candle above, but if it closes above the range, it's sort of form of
About
structure.
15
The thing is,
pips
like,
here
you
too,
don't
so
want to
not
pull
too
back
bad.
here for continue to push up. You want just to continue driving up so you can get the sells for it to drop down,
I'm
and you have an
not
advantage
shorting
point. But if it
again.
grabs liquidity here
Shit, what
to
is
drive up,
this?
then
Bearish.
your advantage point gets smaller. It went from like, cause look, if this is a lot higher low being formed the 5, if you were to drive up,
All right, are we in? Almost.
your advantage point then will only be here
Irrespective
to here, instead of here,
There's not
to
really
here.
so much
Make
sense
sense?
for me, but let's see.
because you're forming lows now,
we in?
right?
Are we
But
in?
it's still doable. It's still like a 10.
Okay, perfect.
Hit
So it
range.
looks like I got in.
Bearish on
Got
that
into
side.
some sells here on the
Gonna
break
buy
of the
this thing.
4 hour lows
But I could drive. I
Stops
can
need
drive
to
from
be
here.
kept
It can
above
literally
the
just flip
current
bearish and drive
4-hour
up from here.
high
Who
here.
knows?
We check it
for
out.
about 15
But,
pips.
I need again.
And then
1919
TP
to
is
get
going to be
tapped. I'm
down.
not gonna
TP
be
is
getting
going to be
sells
down here,
just yet.
right around this 1913
I
zone.
thought it's
So
gonna slowly
that'll
come
be the
up
trade.
towards the zone two.
break even looks good right around these levels here off the 30 minute. Got some resistance there, some support as well. And then we'll look to go break, close some partials.
What's the best way
right
to
around
learn
these
Forex? I don't care how
support
long it
levels
takes
here.
you to learn. Best way to learn
And then
Forex
that'll be the trade, and then
is,
that should be the 15 high, right? If we
I'll
are gonna
say here,
close bearish on
free.
the 15 and really go
but
down
you gotta
here,
be willing to show up
then
every
you
day,
should see something like this,
or at least
right? And then the
Well,
next
couple
candle
years.
continue down.
Maybe another no
So
year
that's
to
what the
minimum.
trade's looking like. That's what we're expecting to see here. And now it's time to wait.
your old position right there in the
Well,
fort.
it's
Yeah, I
pretty
think
slow
last
since
year,
the live
or
started.
I don't think last
just
year,
make
no,
sure
but the
my
year
stop
before
is
for
there.
sure.
Against probabilities.
The 1 hour broke the highs and
Yeah,
flipped.
yeah,
We would have had
go.
sell stop there last year.
Let's see what we test.
I think last year the
We've
1
seen
hour
this
entry,
happen
yes,
before,
but for the 4,
where
the
we
year before.
entered off this 15
Because
low.
last
to
year we
break
learned
that low,
about steeper top wicks, so we
for
didn't,
price to
wouldn't have taken
continue
that.
down, as that was also
We
the
would wait
4
for
hour
prices
low
to
as
actually
well.
tap
So
1920
we'll see if it
first.
plays out this time.
Yeah, last year, maybe the 1 hour time for entry wasn't too bad for us. Our stops would have been like up here probably for 35 pips.
Is bucket seat comfortable? What's bucket seat?
Yeah, this kind of should flip bullish and give us a pop towards 1919, which
It's fine.
if it's creating that steeper bottom wick there, then you may see 1920 instead of 1919.
Could you
Next
please be
news
loud,
is
mate?
Around 10.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
when we trade Nasdaq already.
20.2.
No problemo.
If there's no trade on go, I will just move on to Nasdaq already.
Because if that was a flip, it would have flipped hard by now. Now, if this happens though, right?
Somewhat of a
You
1 hour
spread a top
pattern.
wick and then you close bearish like this. If this happens,
Then I will
then yes,
buy at the
you'll see a
lowest.
strong push down. But that hasn't happened yet. Like you gotta re-break the
This
highs
falls, would you
minimum here
consider
at
adding
least.
a
Print the
second
motion if you were to
position at,
reverse it on price.
1922?
I don't know, man. I can't
22,
handle
22?
red color chair.
What do you mean?
Is there no trade in the next few minutes? It's better to wait for the news.
Yeah, penetrates at 905.
There's no trade
Wrong.
in the next 5
I'm not
minutes.
sure
Trade's
what you
gonna be
mean by
probably
that.
at like 9,
Quake debated.
like 925.
What'll be the plan if it breaks above?
To be honest.
Nothing really here. You know, there's no way we could really
922,
manage. We're
something like
using
that.
current candle stops. I think if we do close back above the range, and yeah, we can probably look to manage this. But other than that, just either a closure above or
I used to
full
have
stops.
the same chair. And
Yeah,
what happened?
that's about it.
Looks
Yo,
good.
today is that, man. Another volume
Yeah.
slow
Trust-
day. Nothing much. Seems to drop.
Oh, 1990.
See, yesterday
1990.
our entry
That's way up here though.
was supposed to be at 1911,
Yeah,
which was like 15 pips
1919.
away. It never tapped it, and we started move drive. If I were to say, okay, after one day of it happening, if I were to go on today and say, okay, instead of today, I'm just gonna enter here instead because we might miss the move again or whatever, we might get clapped, right? Because
Like all the other big traders out there.
Wick fill, let's
Because
go.
technically it's
Yeah,
the
maybe we
same
get the wick fill
distance
here.
away. Like that would be true.
Alright, I'll call the NYC soon. NYC gang.
You go to show,
Nice
right?
getting that resistance on the 15.
One day doesn't change your strategy.
15, you just open.
Yeah.
No matter
30 seconds.
how much of the move, how big of the move you think you missed yesterday was.
So the
Wasn't
15-minute
much
candle's gonna
in the
close
long
here.
grand
Give it 2 days.
in
What a big goal.
1 minute.
Yeah, give it a few
There's
days.
no volume this
1
few day on
moment.
NY. Gold volume is pretty dead though. Or is it just me?
Got a 15K
Yeah,
funded.
what we
Any
could also
advice on
do
risk
too is
allowance?
we
Says,
can
yeah, keep doing what you were doing to
increase
get
our
that
stops a
funded.
little bit above this candle high here,
why
just
you
so
Don't
that
change
way we
shit.
don't
Don't
get wick
listen to our
bounce.
advice.
If it does kind of give this top
See, buy,
candle a
sell,
top
buy,
wick, I
sell,
think
sell,
that would
buy,
just be
sell,
a
buy,
few
sell, buy.
more. It wouldn't be nothing too crazy, right?
Yeah, buy
Yeah,
and
just be
sell.
like maybe an extra pip or two.
If you're getting into this right now, would it be classified as gambling? Not really. Like, think of it as like there's a going back to our
NK
customized probability scale,
Okay.
right? Like if this is like
Okay.
your 100%,
Yeah, because we
and
did
this
close
is your
bullish.
0,
Yeah, no
if you were to take an
triple
entry
PL,
here,
We closed below the
you'd be
range here,
floating
though,
around
so
here
that's
right now.
pretty good.
This is your halfway point, right?
Right. Nasdaq looking.
So like
On
this
the
is your halfway
downside.
point. You'd be floating around here. Well, why would you want to take an entry here and the probability is lower? There's still a probability you can drive here. But I'd rather take it when it's here in these ranges. And for that to happen, it's gonna have to tap 1919, 1920, right? Once it taps those levels, probability of it driving down is a lot higher than it was here. That's how I see it.
Green said, yes, we don't see him.
5-minute pack runner. 5-minute packy. 5-minute Pacquiao.
Will you come
Hey,
to
let's take
SG and set Brian?
Need at least
and
1K
I-
likes.
and
Hey, if you
Brian?
guys haven't liked the
guy
stream,
green.
give the stream a like.
Been talking about that for
Give a like to the channel.
many times. Probably during some holiday seasons. Maybe.
50
So if you
trigger-
trade no matter the
trigger
outcome.
bomb, we
Yeah,
can drive
exactly.
here.
Dan. You gotta understand
19,
every
19.
outcome
The thing
is
is,
random.
he spent
Right, we could
Should
win
fill
this
that work
trade,
on the
we could lose
15.
this
Very
trade,
well
but we
closing
took
both
this trade,
15 as
right?
well.
It's a good solid trade that we would normally take.
You can probably start
And,
panicking when it comes
yeah, we
down
just
to
gotta
like
let the
9:45 because
probability play
9:45 you
itself
gotta wait
out,
for
let
news.
time
And after
do
news is your
the
position.
ticking, and we'll get a
I want to
result.
call gold with the no trade day, man.
Yes, sir.
Chat quick. Previous candle closed bullish. Yeah, but if you guys notice, the
Yes,
candle
sir.
closed bullish below the range here, right? So you see
If
that
you were to take
support there?
sales chat, I think
So if we're closing bullish
1916 would be a
below
pretty
the range,
decent
this candle
advantage
now
point
may
level.
want to create a resistance for price
like
to
a 30
continue
it'll be a
down,
25
right? So
range.
that's what we're looking to anticipate
2.5
happening
hour
here.
move down.
Price forms a resistance right here,
Very
But
point.
for
and the
those
next
who only
candle is the
trade
driver.
gold,
Or maybe a little higher. It could
this
be here
level is
instead.
still nice if you see confirmations
So
later.
that's what we're looking to see if we
Right,
can
because
get.
1 hour did not really
19.9.
fill out the
Yeah,
previous
maybe a
week
little
yet,
better.
so if it retests towards 19.5 or somewhere 20,
The
That's a
amount of
confirmation.
cannabis being
Yeah,
smoked on
Bruce.
the
Oh, yeah,
Zoom
we forgot
end of
about
this
this
thing.
right,
I don't know
that's
how
Strategy?
there's
There is
no
no
And,
fucking weed
back to
sponsor
Nasdaq
here.
here, I'm gonna plan for another buy for today.
That's
NYC
crazy.
right here.
Looking at everybody's
Jump on
can.
30-minute chart for the low. Big plan risk.
Here we go, boys. Get ready. Can we tap 1919.429?
Dun, dun, dun.
Or
Get my account.
will you continue to push down from here? Re-breaking the highs.
This one, correct.
It might be 1920 here actually. We'll see. It's like a 8 pip difference. I don't know.
Stretch number 2.
Let's see where we're at on the 30.
Here goes. Positions coming shortly here, Chad. In
10
about 4 minutes here.
Don't spread me out here. Don't spread me out.
You get stopped?
Not yet. Not yet. We
That's
did make a little
19.68.
wick though for that candle.
Yeah, probably
So that's why I
68,
wanted to adjust
32.
that. So let's see if we can hold it.
Somewhere above 60. I think just somewhere above 60. Not much, not much.
2-minute break in
Another
the
15 pips.
Yep.
Hold the line, baby.
Almost there.
Hold the
15, 10, 15
line.
pips away.
This is
Get ready.
this man.
Hold
Hold the line, dude.
Got your pack. Come down.
Yeah, you grabbed your pack. You don't need any more pack.
Not free today.
Oh, all right. I got stopped. Stopped out.
So last year we
yeah,
got clapped.
So 4 hours coming up to
on the
create a
1 hour
steeper
time
high
frame
here.
entry.
Let's see what happens. Let's see if we grab the pack.
30 seconds
and
for a
start
close. If this guy has no
rejecting.
top wick, that'd be that most
W's in
absolutely
chat.
beautiful thing ever.
That fits in, man.
But
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah,
Starting to
so
pull
that
back
worked out
here.
for us twice recently. So let's figure we give it a go here. It looked good, right? 4 hour created the top wick. Broke the lows there, came back up, created a new top wick. Yeah, the one thing about the 15, maybe we just could have waited for a resistance up top here. That's all. So we'll note that. We'll keep that in mind, and we'll use that next time.
I'm already planning for buy here.
But yeah, we may want to create a steeper top wick now for this 4 hour candle. So we'll see.
No top wick? Is that
I
top wick?
still like the one
On the
out
5?
back runner, though.
Oh, no top wick on the 5. Okay, so we can just spike
I
up
still
top
like
nice
the
and
push
20 here.
down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll give it another go at the closure of a bearish.
The music's
15.
getting louder right now. I can hear it. It's getting a little more.
Still pushing up. Testing the fiber here.
Let's mark that up real quick.
Almost there, chat. 1919.50, 1920.1 ish. We'll see.
1919 and 1920 around that is the nice zone. Is the key lever, but
Who
wait
else
for
got active?
like
You know
final
what?
confirmations.
All right, let's mark this
No
up.
stops.
Do you think Nasdaq gonna drop first before going
So
up?
isn't it pretty funny how
please
every
stop.
time
Apple's at
we
9.1
enter
or
before
9.2?
9:15, it doesn't do the
I'm
move.
the other way.
But
I'd
when
be
we
turning the
wait,
music down to see
it
better.
tends to
Oh yeah,
drive.
when you're driving for sure.
Yeah.
I pull up to the light, I
feel
turn
like
the
every
music
time
down
we
just to
said
see
that
better. The
too,
faster I go, the
all this
louder I turn the music up. The slower I go, I turn it down.
Talk about.
It
Yep,
happens naturally. I didn't even realize
No
it.
Hey, that's
US30,
trading.
US30.
I'll be pulling up to red
Yeah,
light, my go be
Yeah,
like, why
I
you
see
turning the
it
music down?
more
You're like,
often
to
than
see
not, Now
better.
we're out at 9 a.m.
Yeah, if we go back on our stats, we're gonna
Please,
take a
please.
look.
We have enough no trade day.
Usually always waiting for
For
9.
Nasdaq, it's been so
Yeah, I guess
long.
we're trying
we
to
have
call
no
this the
trade
pack
day.
runner here.
Break even on Friday. I mean, gold is okay.
Almost
to
there,
have
chat,
trade
not
day
yet.
Here and there. But Nasdaq, man.
If it drops from here, it drops from here.
But we
But
don't force it, of course.
again,
Yesterday,
19,
actually,
19.40,
that's a
1920.3.
chance.
It's a pretty decent difference.
I missed the one.
Decent, I mean 10
I was
pips.
hesitating and I just 1 second wait.
That was break
Friday.
of current,
You see
right?
the spike.
Yeah, current. That was, I think, 17.
Yeah, Loof, because Brian not here, so I don't need to do much talking. I just play some music.
You must be at a red light.
Yeah, we are.
But Brian is here,
Got
probably.
real quiet.
We don't need music.
Is that it for the 5?
PE and
I was just gonna say that too.
points.
Okay.
Okay.
Did it
Lovely.
break the highs again?
Brian will be back next week, yeah.
Sweet.
They
So 9 a.m. So let's
Kinda
look.
like
9 a.m.
Picked up to its own high,
The
but
thing is, like,
Worked out
it,
for
it started to
us.
create lows before it started to come up. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it
9
might just be a
a.m.
little
didn't
steeper
work
than
out for
1920. It
us.
might be like 21 actually.
I go on 22, yeah. Would be great.
I mean, the further is the better, but still no entries here for me, chat. Still waiting here.
Didn't work out for us there at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
I
because
think
if
it's
it
okay,
re-breaks its highs,
That
think of
will
it
break
as like
once
it's
that's
creating
done.
higher low, right? And likely we just re-break the highs.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see
Yo,
how this 5
you know,
closes
Makes
here,
sense,
but
though.
if it starts to re-break the
No,
highs and think of the
someone
higher
just-
low, you might see a
It makes
push
sense
and
why we
start
need that
scrapping
confirmation.
sort of mini liquidity.
I think
Yeah, I think
We'll
for
scrap
now,
further
what
up.
we'll always do
And
is
that's,
we'll wait
that way
for
you'll see like
15
21 gets tapped
confirmation.
instead. We might have a
Right,
better
wait
entry.
for some sort of
At 21
resistance,
or
even
even
if like it happened up
21,
here.
20.
It doesn't matter where it happens, right? The higher that
I don't think that's it.
happens, almost the better, because then we have more room to come back down,
re-break the
right?
highs
So
at least
even if
one
it
more
happened
time.
up here, then we could look to take ourselves.
Looking at
going
levels
down
here,
like
right? That's all I'm looking at. Levels and structure being printed. This doesn't make sense to flip here just yet.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like
It's pretty
Could
much
be
the same
wrong.
exact thing.
I missed the whole entire move. It's only a 120 pip range, right, chat?
60 piece move, and then a story, guys. This
Where are we gonna find 10
Work
pips?
took me away. Work safety
The
took me
arrow
away.
My
is
10 pips
different.
already.
You know that when you do the laptop thing, the buy and sell, the arrow is different.
Patience, my friend. Patience.
Yeah, it was
chat.
really,
It's
actually, it was
nice.
really a 4-hour breakout. That's really what the trade was, right? We were just trying to add up the clues on the lower time frame.
And then someone commented it. Then he deleted the I think it's a Twitter post.
I'm risking too much. Oh,
Twitter post.
lower the risk.
How's your higher low being formed?
5 more minutes.
In the 5, it's unclosed doji now.
I mean, money you can come from many sources of.
Yeah, 21.
Re-breaking the highs. Yo.
Sometimes it's
Please update the monthly
actually
wins and losses.
obvious. Depend on the trading style. You can see.
21.4.
Alright, from
Let's
catching
do
10
it.
pips to holding 100 pips on the
Monthly.
London sessions without setting a stop loss at break even. You know,
21.4, not too bad.
it's not someone rich.
21.3.
Oh shit! I thought that's a fuck. This candlestick scared me, man. No top wait. Dude, I was checking.
Yeah, this
the
kinda
time,
should flip
5
bullish.
minutes away.
This candle's gonna close, pull back for a
That
30
should
minute
be
close
good.
probably.
Candlestick
And then
wait.
30 minute
Why are
candle,
people
the 30 minute candles, I mean,
That should be good. there. We
unless
always
the 30 minute
update
candle
it right
flips
away on the
bearish here,
losses.
which I doubt it.
Right away.
This 30 minute candle should
get
continue
those
to
in
close
there.
bullish here. And then the next
Can
30,
you explain
since it
the
has a
trade you
wick,
took?
it's gonna fill
Yeah,
the
it was
wick.
pretty much a 4-hour breakout.
And
Right? You had a 4-hour.
depending on where it
candle
closes,
below.
right? There's like a strong
Price
resistance,
was
I'll
moving
say.
down.
Pre-plan risk.
Right
1
around
hour
here,
close.
Ten.
So as long as you
very,
close
very
below
weak
there,
doji, so we were
the next
expecting
30
a
can literally
potential
just do
pack
this,
runner here for the 1
open
hour.
up,
After making that 4-hour top wick, we
And
wanted
then
to
next
see
thing you
top
know,
wick somewhere
after
in
a
this
top
range
wick,
here.
right? Close
For
bearish.
price to come up.
And that top
We
area
got that. It
is
was
gonna
like
tap
somewhere
you
in
into this level right here.
Spider 1 hour flip.
Yeah,
that might-
somewhere in
that
this
might be
range right here.
20.5.
We got that
It's
top
top
wick.
19. Because if it were rejected, we're rejected
sell
right now,
stops.
right?
And
It's starting to create a little higher.
set 'em on the break of the
It's creating
15 lows, which
higher
I've-
lows to
I've
continue
done
pushing up for
before,
higher
and
highs
it's worked out well.
towards
And
21,
it
and
was
then
the
from there on
4-hour
it might be a
break, right?
lower high
So
on the 4-hour
got
time to drop
tapped in,
down,
and
right?
4-hour decided
And I'll
to
be
make a
right here
super top
at
break.
21.
That's really all it was.
So,
It was a 4-hour breakout.
Never know, so.
Yeah, we might have a better
So,
entry
so
and
if we
a better stop, but nothing yet, chat. Still waiting
I
here.
mean, buying for the retracement.
I'm just trying to explain to you guys the thinking
stick
process here,
with
okay?
it. If you don't feel
We
like
know
buying
work for
today,
you.
Funny how we would have gone clap last year.
I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, last year we got clapped. We've been like,
Looking at it, and yo,
1 hour
I
is
see
a
this was a
rejection.
bit. It would have
This is
been
a strong
a
rejection.
mean loss.
But again, I can be wrong. Here. I can be
we've
wrong.
been bad. No,
Survival
not
of
last
the
year though.
fittest.
The year before, I think. The year before.
Exact
I don't know about
range
last
of
year.
day-
The year
gold
before.
daily.
Well, actually, to be honest, no. Our stop would have
Should we have
been.
waited? We could have waited for
Last year,
15-minute
the year
That's the
before.
range on gold daily.
Yeah, that's probably our.
No, our stop would have been here.
Would've
It would have been like 9 to
would've
20.
been-
That's-
No,
but
This
9 to
candle didn't
20.3.
close above. If this candle would have
Right.
closed
So,
above,
think
I
it-
probably would have
I think it
deleted
would
the
have been
position.
rebreak of the highs, you know.
But we closed below, right? So if we're
For buys
closing
or
below,
sells?
although we're bullish,
Oh, current
there's
kind
a
of
high
high.
chance
Yeah,
that
maybe,
we
maybe the
reject
year
the
before.
zone. It's a high
kinda
chance that
high.
we
Last
still
year though,
flip
Pierce kind of
bearish
high,
on this
probably.
15-minute candle, and come back down.
Like,
But we'll
although
see.
if you don't like it, I mean,
Oh, yeah, for
avoid,
sure.
avoid it. Like, make
I'm
a-
still in. Oh, nice. How could I get
My
the journal?
plan's
You
gonna
can
be
hit
probably a
exclamation
buy
point
stop
journal
later
and
if
it'll
the
pop up
price
for you.
retrace down.
DVS turbulence.
Or 5 points 5 point liquidity grab will be good. Not right now.
Yeah, 4 hour.
Sounds
It was
weird,
pretty
it's
clean
turbulence.
here on the 4 hour. Yeah, we'll probably still continue down. We just maybe want to remember trading's all about timing too,
Yeah.
right?
It's
So
still
maybe
circled
we're
it
just
last
off
week.
of timing here.
47.7k people
Yeah.
tuned in.
I mean, I took that same setup.
Here's how we found out about you. YouTube home,
last
YouTube search, channel pages.
8 trades I've taken that setup.
This is what they watch.
They were all.
Oh damn, they definitely
Yeah,
watched the
when you
24-hour
broke
stream.
that low there.
And then they watch Friday's
Yeah.
trade. And then
Well,
you
I
watch
mean, like after
the
it broke
Monday's
those highs
trades.
and then re-broke its low on the 1 hour, that pack runner.
People didn't just watch, they reached out. 7,200 likes, 579 shares,
There's probably
80 comments. You made $358 last week. Wow.
That's the first
What,
one
IG?
No, you
that
too.
lost. I remember we were in a Discord
The
talking
thing
about
is, if it
358 in a
reached
week?
last week,
Yeah, that's pretty
100%
good.
win rate. 100% win rate. Just
Bro, I used
just
to make
like
that
that
at
is
work.
hard to catch a nice and
Back then, working part-time.
Spanish.
Right? Like
That's why
300. I used to make 750 every 2 weeks for a paycheck.
Second and palms up.
Thank
That's
you very
crazy,
much,
man.
Mr.
I always
Flippy.
had, like, yeah, I think I'll make around there during the paycheck.
Kicking 1K with Go. Congrats.
Like 1,400 a month, probably.
Yeah, let's see.
I'd rather it go for
Did
a
I get
small
activated?
back when
on
wages
ACAT?
like
For
maybe
sure I did.
$10.80. Now it's like $14.50 or something, or $15.50 or something like that, right? Or $16.60. I don't know.
You're making surgeon money, flipping burgers and shit.
Hey, yo, I didn't get activated on ACAP. Let's go.
Yo, Juice,
Hey,
5-minute
yo.
timeout, bro.
That's
Yo,
funny.
what?
Come on, man.
I would. I wonder if like my
17
forex,
months,
like,
Kieran.
just, like, lag a little.
Yo,
Challenge
paper
and it,
like,
like,
thanks for the tier 2, man. 17
Bro, I
months.
did not get
Jeez.
activated.
Spiked
Yo,
it
who's winning right
down.
now? You or
I don't
K?
know, I have.
So I'm not
yeah,
that
Who's
good.
ahead?
that
You,
works.
K, or Marcos?
So it's a challenge.
Yeah, hey, we lit.
G.
That's
I think
code.
G's already at
Let's focus
17
on
months.
Nasdaq.
Yeah, 17 months. Muji.
W, we take it.
Homie here in Cali makes 18.50 McDonald's. Is he a manager?
29th, yeah, I did not get activated.
As for in Cali, I swear Canada wage is higher than
Wow.
America wage.
Okay.
Shout out to ACAP.
Shout out to ACAP.
18.50 in Cali, you're balling. That's like
400K
$23 an
Well,
hour
That is one thing
Canadian.
I do like about ACAP. That it is
fuck
lots.
you.
What do you do?
way smoother.
Does he fix the
Not
robots
like
that
this,
take care of your
man.
McDonald's?
Where's the
The
food?
robots.
Where's
They have
the
robots
Is he
now?
the, is he,
Yep.
Where's
is he the
ability to
technician?
grab? Come
Is the McDonald's
on,
next thing? They just be. I don't even see the guy. The shit just comes on a wheel. What does he do? Is he the engineer at 1850?
This thing is false.
The
Can you get a
engineer.
funded account and earn while you learn?
He
at the same
fixes
time?
the
Yeah.
ice cream machine. Nobody fixed the ice cream machine. I've
yeah.
never seen a McDonald's
get
with
an
a fixed
account,
ice
tune
cream
into our-
machine.
There's an
No.
app you can go on to check whenever the ice cream machines are
Or
working or not.
streams and you'll learn.
Nah, they don't fix the ice cream machines. That's a
Hey,
lie.
yo, I'm hype. I'm hype.
Chat, this 30 by the way, just a little
Big cat
update.
for the
Opened up
W
bullish
today.
or closed bullish. This count should create a bomb and continue to drive up. So that's what I'm saying. You should see
What else have
20
I
get
traded in my
tapped
life?
there. I don't
I've
think it's
traded
gonna
a lot
jump off
of
19.
Forex
It would have done it
pairs.
right now.
Yeah, like
You're gonna
all
likely
these
see
pairs
20
here.
get tapped. 20.336. Okay.
So AU.
And
was
then
my
news,
big- my-
if
my-
you continue to close
this
bullish
was a
for 10
pair
a.m.,
that I took my
news
first
might create a
big
bomb
win
wake
on.
before
It
it
was a
come up.
$300
So you have
win.
chances
This
to
gave
exit
me all the
with
belief
news.
I needed.
Nice.
So
Likely,
AU, I
if you
used
do
to
get
trade
sells.
GU,
Nice.
GJ.
Well, hopefully be in profit by then.
UJ,
We'll
Euro
see.
USD,
If you even get a trade by then, but I'm assuming,
what
you know,
else?
news, if anything, if
GBP,
it does close the way it is,
GBP, JPY,
it's gonna create a bomb before it comes up.
USD, JPY, excuse me, Euro JPY, USD CAD, Euro USD,
these ranges are definitely
GU,
doable.
and I think that's it. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh shit, there we go, breaking the highs. Your advantage point
Well,
from
it's been,
20
it's
to
been
here
a lot
is
of
like, I
gold
think,
now for the last
10% difference.
3 years. Gold
Not too
I've been
bad.
trading every day for 3 years now.
Let's see.
God's telling you throw away that 100K account, move on to better things now. That's funny.
Looking good.
Could this be a bottom wick?
Did you learn any lessons on
The
that?
thing is,
sell?
like-
yeah, maybe next time wait for
this
9:15,
could
wait
be
for
it.
resistance to form, and then
But,
take our positions, right? Because if we get a
I
resistance
highly doubt it, because
here
like even
now,
if you were to come down, you
and
need
the
print the
candle
motion
closes
here,
back
if
in
anything.
range,
Like, it's been printing lower highs recently,
This,
or the past couple candles. So
right,
this could be
then
lower high.
sells
Who
look
knows?
even better now.
But you're gonna re-break the highs
come
one more
down.
time, and that re-break of the highs will give you like 1920.14. 30-minute candle still open, right? It could just be a 30-minute
Right.
bottom wick.
We were just expecting that to happen.
Stop
I mean, if the
loss
1 hour
at
starts
E.
flipping bearish and,
Without
and
making a
30 minutes
steeper
starts to break the
top
lows, and
wick.
sure,
Price
that might have
movement,
been it,
steeper top
obviously.
wick, no
Stop
big
loss at
deal.
But you should re-break
This,
the highs here.
this 15-minute candle
At least
right
one more
here,
time. Let's see.
if we
You
close
have
bearish, then we have
you're
more
halfway into this
opportunities to
5-minute
come
candle. The first thing this 5-minute did was push up, and now it's coming down to re-break the lows again. But even the next 5, you know what I mean? It'll give you an
Why you
entry at like
decided to trade
19.9,
Oh, it's just
19.20.
a little bit more simple for me. I was not activated on ACAP either. Oh, nice. Same here. Nice. How much are you on your 400K account? I think I'm up almost 2% here. Yeah. Yeah, almost 2% now. So cruising on there.
The thing is though, is if it does flip though,
go, clean
your advantage point just gets smaller and smaller though. Because if you do flip bullish, obviously you have like some type of support being formed here now. Or here,
great
sorry.
Job. Not much interested for the money, just want to learn the concept.
Right, at 1918.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you have like a,
that's what you need. Yeah,
you have this range at least. But
runner's gonna be staying, but let's see if you can hold it.
You're gonna re-break the highs one more time.
Oh, here we come.
Alright, this 5 or a next 5. Preferably the next 5 though. If you close bearish your chat and the next 5 breaks the highs, we'll get in sells. Alright? That'll be the sells we'll take. But I want to see this 5 close bearish. Because this 30 can literally any given point. Again, just flip bullish and continue to drive up.
9:30. Candle closed bullish though. So
NYC really open here too, so
there we gotta wait for 9:45 here. And I think we have news coming, right? 10 a.m.
Yeah, 30 minutes, yeah.
I will set a TP right here around 70.
So I wonder if that being the first 1 hour candle,
yeah,
or 4 hour candle. Like maybe we could just like a rule for the pack runner. Like we can't take that first 1 hour candle. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of
or at least the first
21.
Because
so
it's like for me,
right
there, it's like that's a pack runner.
What I stress out for you guys.
And it's just like I execute on it no matter what. You know.
All right, here's the 5. So this 5 should re-break the highs at 20 at 1919.
What I would like for everyone to understand
is it should tap you 1919.9.
How we trade, right? This
and
is
once
trading,
it does that,
right? So
well, obviously
here's the thing about
right?
trading, right? You have your system and you let it play out,
That's
right? And then you notice these things on a day-to-day basis, right? So you start to play around with data. You start to figure out, hey, you know, the 9 a.m. candle left us a bunch of
times.
If
it the reason I'm saying it's breaking the highs is because if it's a 30-minute bottom wake and it reflips, it's gonna break the highs, right? And if it re-breaks the highs, realistically, it'll be breaking the structure in the 5. That's why it's breaking the 5 highs, and that way it'll drop towards the next clean traffic area, which is gonna be 1919, 1920.
That would lead
so that'll be your entry now, right? But you see how we're hiring the entry based off the way we're printing on the 5 and such, right?
TP guys.
So this thing should break the highs there. I don't see why not. If it flips here though, then yeah, it might be it. It might be it. But if it doesn't flip, then we're gonna enter.
So maybe some of you guys.
But I want that exact entry, right? We're not gonna sell down for less.
Stop loss probably.
1919.9.
It's okay, Justin. It's okay. It's okay, Justin. Profit still profit. Yeah, lost volume came in.
Oh no, my mouse died. No.
0.382 feet hour. Beautiful trade. Clean trade, guys. Super clean trade.
Yo, mouse.
You know, Nasdaq, if it want to be nasty, it just fly up without us. It won't do the pullback. When I see the pullback, I know he...
Yo, imagine my mouse died, chat. I'm about to enter a position. Oof. Oh shit, my music cut off. So what happened there? You didn't tap 1919? No, you didn't. Almost there. What time is it? 37. Second half of the 5 candle. If it flips, it would have been right here and there. If it re-breaks the high, you should see another pop towards 21.5. Because it's basically a lower high right now in the 1 minute time frame, right? You see the 1 minute lower high, right? Because that's what the count did, printed, right? So if it flips, it will be here after breaking the highs. But struggling now. So if this 1 minute flips bullish again, that should lead to the re-break of the highs, and therefore you move your resistance up a little higher towards like 20.2 or 21.3 ish. I think I had that right, 21.3. Yeah. This candle should re-break the highs though. Yeah, second half of the 5. Okay, see how you're pushing here? Should see another pop. Sorry, chat. I like to make things intense, more intense than they are. If this is the flip though, then this next 5 after a top wick should be their entry. It might not re-break the highs. It might be an entry at 19.1 anyways. But if this 5 ends up closing bullish the way it is, the next 5 should do something like this. Right, and as it does that, we'll have an entry, not to break it highs, but we'll have an entry at 19.1. Let's see. Depends. If it opens up and creates a top wick first, then yes. If it opens up and create a bottom wick first, then no. We'll have to move it back up to 19.20. Mel's dad at the worst time. Make sure it's connected. You want this 5 to close below though, if you want that entry. If it closes above, then it's basically could any given point just continue to fly past, right? So you want this candle to close respecting 1918.87 here. Which looks like you are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this candle should create a top wick first. If it doesn't, and if it breaks the lows first and breaks the highs, then the entries will be a little tough. But if it continues to pop here towards 19.1, then we might have a better entry. Almost there, chat. Let's see. Can we tap 21.1? All right, perfect. Chat. Gonna take a sell here. On price. Take a sell here. Stop loss is obviously gonna be up here. Target is gonna be down here at 19.10. All right. Damn, this mouse, man. But yeah, that's the trade we got into, okay? So entries, my entry is 1918.67 on a dot. Let's see. Move stop loss to break even. At break even point will be probably here, chat. It'll probably be 1917. Where was my entry? 18.67. Yeah, so stop loss will likely be, or break even will likely be this point right here. I'll say 1917.6 because that 5 is no bottom wick. So even if you were to continue driving up, you're gonna see liquidity being grabbed there, worst case, before popping up. I'm expecting this 5 flip bearish, obviously, right? But you are playing to the 10 a.m. candle here. Yeah, break even would be like 17.62. So cool.
Last time we did this shit before news, I paid 3 swap fees.
Hopefully no swap fees today, chat. 385. Nice.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because even if news comes out, like look at price action. Typically news follows price action. You're gonna see a bottom wick first, right? And the bottom wick is where at 1916. You'd be like third in profit, whatever. Because even if you were to drop for news, this is what's gonna happen first. So you come down, break the lows, and you have at times exit in these areas here. Because in order for price to really correct this move here, right? In order for price to really correct this push here, it's gotta create some type of a bottom wick on the 1 hour or something. Because look left, if it were to continue to drive up now towards your next target, which is gonna be 1926, it's gonna at least have to come down to re-break the lows, like something like this, right? It won't just drop from here. Rebreak the lows or at least tap into like 1916, 1917. But you have opportunities to exit with the way we entered here. You have advantage points. Obviously, I want to play up before news, right? But we can't really we can't always control time. But off of even news and price action, it shows that it's gotta grab liquidity before coming up anyways. The 4 hours no bottom wick. The daily didn't break the lows in order for us to drive yet. If anything, news could push us in the right direction as well towards 1912. Yeah, stops up here because above the range is high. If you break the highs, you're likely going to continue pushing further down, right? Actually, let me just... What's that? 1930.29. Sorry, TP chat is 1910. Not 1912. 1910. Stop loss is 1930.29. This is the break of those highs. Because you break those highs, you're going to continue to push the other way, obviously. Well, I'll look for pineapples probably around like 1925 if it ends up coming up there, but or not 1925, 1924.
Where? 26.
24 or 26. 26 might be. I mean, I don't want it. I don't want to have a pineapple there, but if we have to, then
26.27.
Oh shit, 26.28. Yeah.
I got 279 actually. That's funny.
It's 15 close bullish here. No bottom wick. How big was that push earlier? From here to here, that was 20 pips. Not too bad. Was it 1930.29? My question now is like, okay, you have this 15 close, right? No bottom wick, obviously. So you're likely gonna come down to create a bottom wick. But even if you were to continue to drive up, is the rejection just gonna be at our break-even point or at 1917? Or is there gonna be something like this? Like we'll move stocks to break even once it's tap like 17.62. But obviously you want to see a push further, right? Or you want to take advantage of the push as well, of the pullback. So that's why like the wick entry matters, right? In terms of pullbacks, because you're like worst case, you be getting out on the lower higher low of price when price is going at bottom wick on 30, 15 and such. Because there's two ways to play it now. It's like, okay, well, it's either this 15 creates a bottom wick now, continues to push, or the 15 creates a bottom wick on the 10 a.m. candle. And the 10 a.m. candle is more likely to break the lows than the 1047 candle today because of news. And then we'll be, I think, 21 in profit or something like that. 21.37 in profit. Right, 1915.52 for the 10 a.m. bottom wick. Let's see what happens here. Still in here, chat. Still in some drawdown here. We're like, I think 15 pips in drawdown, 16 pips in drawdown, something like that.
That ain't drawdown. Music crazy.
Yeah, people were saying on, I think, Wednesday's trade, they're saying, oh, yeah, you guys got lucky on news because news came down.
No, news went against us.
Yeah, it went against us, but like in terms of price action, right? Like the news brought on the volume for it to create that move before it came up, anyways. So same thing happened. Same thing today. I'm saying it now in case you guys are saying, "Oh, you're gonna get lucky on news." Like even if we were to close on the 1 hour candle, the news count should come down and create a bottom wick first. Very rarely you just see it spike up. You'll see it likely come down, create a bottom wick, break the lows before seeing that push up. If this is how the 1 hour closes, you have about 20 minutes left or 10 minutes left for a 1 hour close too. So if the 1 hour decides to close below here, 1918, then us creating a bottom wick to continue driving up is a lot lower. It might just be creating a top wick to drop down for news. But if you close above the range, above this resistance at 1918, 1919, then you're going to see that bottom wick form first before it pushes up. So depending on where it closes, that matters. And obviously how it opens too matters as well, right? But our stops are where they are for a reason, because if you break the high, then it's invalid. Obviously, I'm not expecting to break the high, right? So if the news count were to come down today, it's going to come down and tap 1915.52. Which I may move my TP down towards there for news.
Oh.
Did it tap 21? This is our original level, right? Earlier? 21.36. Yeah.
Where's Marcos? He was showing up for a little while. He's not.
We're in drawdown, remember?
Yeah.
He'll come back once. He'll come back once we're yeah. Once you have a pineapple or something.
He's activated by pineapples.
Yeah.
You know.
Bring in the pineapples.
We might have a pineapple chat, maybe.
Oh, TK's on his jet ski today?
But it'll be like around 26.28.
Let's see.
It won't. If it's news, it won't be during news. It might be like 10 minutes after news for a pineapple.
We got stopped out because Shiro didn't take a selfie. Word. Is that what happened there? Is there ever a time that you go all in? What do you mean? What do you mean by all in?
With this?
Sounds like a good question. I
It's
just
Will
need to
Smith
know
music.
a little bit more.
It's that where my fucking airplane pillow at.
All in, baby.
Shove. That's what they say. Shove. Push all them chips to the middle.
Why's my cable here?
NASDAQ coming to a close here in 7 minutes as well.
Let's see. How does 5
All
close?
in right before news? No.
Okay, still no bottom. We're gonna 5. Yeah, chat. Just be for news here. Like, just make sure you're here for news. Like you're here at 10. You don't dip off on the trade at 10, because if we were to manage the trade,
for the fences,
it's likely gonna be at 10. Like there'll be something for us to manage it off of, either stops at break even or closing full in profit or whatever, right?
40% trade. No,
but 10 a.m.
Those days are gone.
Like 9:59 to 10. Make sure you're here in about 7 minutes here.
The volume.
Yeah,
because here to here, like 1917.66 is your support now. So if you were to create a bottom wick, that's where we're likely going to move stops to break even at. And that'll be like the 1 hour, the 30 minute flip, basically.
Once you got a lot of capital, you really don't need to trade like that anymore. Well, a lot is... Everyone's definition of a lot of capital is different. But once you have a decent amount of capital, then that's when I stopped playing the flip account game. How do I increase my confidence? More times I catch the right move, but I always close too early. Start closing partials. So start slowly closing less partials every single time that you see a move, right? And then you'll start to, eventually you'll say, you know what, I'm not closing partials here. I'm gonna let this one
nothing we can do about wait here.
happen over and over.
I'm still in.
We've retested the
Don't stress.
almost every
if I get out, I'll let you guys know, obviously.
Support, and then but
we should be able to have
market,
opportunities to get out or closing
confidence.
profit. We're at 10.
Where's the application form for the elite group gonna be? That's
Could
gonna be I'll probably post it in the
pit
chat and
runner.
in the Discord.
Could be a break even.
And on the website. That
could be a loss, or it could be a 10-pip win. But with price action, it's either gonna be break even probably, or it's gonna be
1%, 400.
It's either gonna be break even with news, or it's gonna be either 31 pip win, 31 pip win.
Pretty good.
Unless we slip TP, which I would not stress about, or I would not complain.
Oh
Nah,
my
I'm
God, I
calling
looked
him
over
up.
and this dude was just staring at me.
Yeah, slip me again.
Hey, yo.
Take my money.
Yo, bro. You made me lose a trade on my account, son. Hey, nice picture. Scared me a little bit, though.
Or maybe news could play out too in a way where it has no top wick. It breaks the highs and continues to push. The high, though, that's going to crave could be interesting for news. But once it flips bearish, that should be the run.
Looks looking like Gandalf. You know what Gandalf's nickname was, right?
Yeah, 10 a.m. coming in hot. So we'll see what happens here at 10.
What was his nickname?
5 minutes to go. We got more
Gandalf
news,
the
so we should
Wise.
get some volume here. 4 hour still respected the high, so that's still valid. But 1 hour is moving bullish. Most likely going to close.
I think last
bullish here
year
above the range.
Yeah, we would hit
Same
stops
thing with
already.
30 minutes. So let's
So
see how the news
if
comes
this
out,
year-
and then we'll take it from there.
We get the same stops. Yeah, last year our styles have been right here. We've been at 1916. But we'd have had a stop for 39 pips.
Vin, you reading this? Hey, yo, don't play with Vin. Don't play with Vin.
5 minutes here, chat. 4 minutes left, actually, not 5. 4 minutes.
Why'd I stop trading Forex pairs? They were really slow. Getting to be really slow. The one thing I like about them compared to
These are like your
gold
two
is that
scenarios
you
for
can
news,
have
right? So
pretty
first
good,
scenario for news is, again, bottom wick.
pretty good stops.
And a continued
right?
drive.
Like a pair like
right?
UJ
But bottom wick,
or
if it
something
happens,
like
it's
that,
going to be
where
tapped
you can
into
have pretty
1915
decent stops.
into the zone here.
This was what?
Scenario number
You
two
lose, you
29
lose.
pip stop for previous
is
candle back in the range. Like you usually don't find that with gold.
You close
Sometimes
probably
with gold,
with
you
no
have to
top
use,
wick here.
current stops, right?
This
So
1 hour candle.
yeah, the one thing I like about that is that they
News just
are
comes down.
pretty decent, but
Or
you know,
news
they're a
does
little
something
bit
like this.
slow. UJ's okay. It's
Comes
one
up,
of the
top
faster
wick,
ones, but
And once it flips
for the
bearish,
most part, once you
bearish
move on
flip
to pairs like gold,
will be
it's
then
tough
your
tough to
break
go
even
back
point,
to,
but
you know,
the
some of
top
those
wick is
other
what you gotta
pairs.
survive. Right? So the question is, where's the top going to be? If that were to be the case. If that were to be scenario number two. Scenario number one, obviously scenario number 1, 3 minutes here is if you flip by the time you have news, which I highly doubt it's going to do. But then news just continues to run past 1916, 1918. But you have 3 minutes left. I highly doubt it's going to really flip bearish here and drop 4 pips there in a minute and a half. But like that's kind of what I'm looking at here.
All right.
I'll
2
prefer
minutes.
scenario number 1 to happen. Even though we might not get runners. Scenario number 2 will give us runners though.
Okay, like for a second.
Because it'll be grabbing
position.
liquidity for us to drop down,
Ooh.
right? But if he grabs liquidity for us to drop up, then chance of getting runners is very unlikely.
How
But
many likes we
you can
got?
still exit with like 30 pips. 25, 30 pips.
Yo, you didn't have to delete the photo. He's just gone.
Scenario number 4, or number 3, obviously would be a bullish candle that just drives up like this.
That brother stuff.
Take door number 3,
Hey,
Bob.
chat, you could be on another podcast here today. Later on today. Should be a good one.
When they dropping that other one?
That one should be out pretty soon. I think they're still
0.913.
trying to.
They
I
still
don't know.
doing it.
Back
Paid my
down
dad's
editing
account.
13.
Yo, ass better be stealing dad's car right after this.
I want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah,
out there
today
and
we're
be
gonna
like,
be
hey,
on-
look, I know this guy. I know this guy.
Let me just put this in here real
Yeah,
quick.
I'll show you the pod we're gonna be on today.
1 minute left, chat. Let's see what news does. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna be on.
If you're starting to
this
pull back,
podcast today. It's
you should
called
get
the
scenario number
Forex
1,
Beginner podcast,
which is the bottom week before dropping back
So
up.
stay tuned for that. Calvin.
But break
Calvin's,
even,
gonna
pay
be
attention. It's
doing
gonna be
the
1917.36.
interviewing, and yeah, he just had a
So
few
make
good-
sure you
pretty
know.
big names
Like
on
that's
here
what I'm
too.
doing in case it happens too quick for you guys. Let you guys know ahead of time. Once it's happened,
I know he had,
1917.
yeah, QB Stu on here too. I really
4,
like watching this dude. He does a
3-6.
good job at
I move
prop
stocks
firm
break
stuff. Doyle,
And
some
then
of
a
you guys have heard of Doyle, yeah. So we'll be on this. Be doing an interview here today with Calvin. Should be a great conversation. Should be good.
He looks familiar. I feel like I've definitely seen him before.
Yeah. Kimmel, yeah. That brother stall. All right, 20 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
3, 2,
Give the stream a like.
1,
Yeah.
0.
Spreads
Oh,
are
he
wild.
popped
Let's
up.
take a look. Oh, look at that.
Will you
pump up.
flip?
Oh.
1 hour has no top wick. If it
There's the
flips, then you should
rocket
we
ship.
should be good for runners. I'll move my TP down way below
What
where it
that did to
is.
the daily candle.
If it breaks the highs though, then there's a high chance you're just gonna continue to
look
drive
at
further
that.
up and hit stops. But our stop loss is 30.29, right?
So let's
If it
see.
flips though, then we should get runners, because like that'll be a 4 hour top wick for us to drive back down, and I'll then move my TP. I'll leave my TP where it is. I won't close off at 1913, 1912 ish, because you already grabbed the highs. If you ever breaks the highs, though, then you're gonna hit stops, obviously.
No. Yeah, we're gonna record the interview. Yeah, I guess they'll produce it and drop it at their own time. I'm sure
Look
they
at
have
a
a
4
lot
hour
of-
time frame, right? Broke
a
the
lot of
highs.
interviews that are in production right now.
This is kind of key here though, how it reacts here.
All right, so big
All right,
push
so
up.
look, we
Talk to
did
us.
see a decrease.
But we moved
in
our
job
stop initially
openings with
because
jolts,
I was afraid that you can
and
easily
we
break the
did
highs and
see
still continue
a
to flip bears
decrease in
from
the consumer
4.
confidence report, right? So that's why we
Technically,
did
we
see
could move our stop
jolts
down to
make
this
that
low now,
massive
which will save us like 16 pips, but
explosion there,
it's not much
right?
of a difference.
Because those are both bearish things for the U.S. dollar, bullish things.
Maybe
for
like
gold.
once it starts to flip bearish, we could, but
So
not
we'll have
yet,
to
at
see
least.
what price is gonna keep doing. But you know, as far as the daily candle and everything goes, I mean, if you can get a closure above.
No pineapples
this
yet because it's
thing's
way too
gonna keep
volatile right
going
now. If I were to get a pineapple, it would have to be once you get some structure for him.
based off of that news.
You need like some closures and such.
Yes, sir.
But I will say, very important that you get that. You wait for a closure above though, because the current 4 hour.
Yeah, it's pushing
candle
up
is
again.
still
Let's see.
bearish.
It's technically making higher highs, higher lows in the smaller time from here. Let's see what this 5 does. This 5 is very crucial too. No bottom wick.
3
If it flips, it should be good. If it doesn't flip, then you may hit stops.
doesn't flip the rebreak of the
Yeah,
high.
we'll see what goes
Yeah,
down.
it's
I guess we'll be waiting for
27.33.
at least a 15.
Oh, that was a
minute
5
closure
closure
here.
already. Oh, that's a 1 minute. Never mind. Yeah, let's see what happens here.
Got a wick to fill up here. Nice clean range to move.
The thing is,
up.
like our stops though, chat.
So
If we were
let's
here
see what
stops, it's gonna continue to drive past stops. It's not just gonna stop there too. So that's why you want to have your stop there. Because if it does end up breaking the
Okay,
highs
guys,
at
gotta go. All right.
30.149,
All right.
it's gonna drive
Forex,
towards like 35, maybe even like 38,
F9-4.
right? So you don't want to be in this trade obviously past that.
Casino's open. Who took buys?
Because it would have flipped right then and there.
Who took sells? Who took sells? Who took
We may have
buys?
stops there. It's re-breaking the highs.
Yeah, if it
Base
rebreaks the highs, it's
bypass,
gonna pop
yo,
Let's
up.
go.
Shout out Shero.
That's why you don't over risk.
Sure.
What we lose there?
Yeah, so that's
3.1.
interesting that,
Okay,
that we
stop.
did see that there today, right? So for the
Yeah,
last
I think 3 point something as well, or 2 point something.
3
2.6.
consumer confidence reports the whole ways back into May.
I wouldn't add a pineapple here.
You know, we saw
yet, at
an
least.
actual greater than forecast every month, right? But right as Powell started talking about the rate hikes with the lag effect, you know, now we're seeing them have an impact
Yeah, I
on the
don't see it
economy.
coming down because
Right, as we
once
talked
highs are
about it.
rebroken, it's gonna
We're
we need
seeing
to
that
establish
chance for those
a new support.
actual
Yeah.
numbers come out.
You got more entries, but for this
I'm
entry.
gonna
Just
rewind. I want to
wouldn't
hear
make
what I
sense.
said. But I do know that we talked about that for sure. We definitely talked about.
How did the news come out?
I'm pretty sure it came out negative. It was pushing up, right? It just there was no pullback, nothing. So
for these numbers
scenario number 3 played out.
lower than forecast, right?
Where it just straight up pushed up. I'm pretty sure it came out like
overall,
super
it's
negative.
like you can't sit
yeah,
there
both photos
and
came out
be
really
like,
negative.
Okay, this is gonna be the report that does it, right? Because if you look at the last 3 previous ones, they
We'll
were
keep
all
driving up.
right?
We broke the
We
high.
have some things now on the table that we know with what Powell was telling us at the Jackson Hole Symposium speech.
The only way we'll survive this chat is if
That we
Gaston
could
counts printing
assume,
bearish here. And
right?
if it prints bearish, it needs to close below. It needs to close below these ranges here. Below
But
26.
Until we see those numbers.
Maybe we
come
might
out,
get a pump if it does that, but I mean we're close to stops here.
Just wait.
It should just re-break that. It should re-break this high. Our stop is based off of this candle high to the left over here.
If you continue to follow your strategies, one is sure. Oh, come on, bro.
Which is also the daily high too. And
I will not sell the top.
yeah, stops got hit.
Sell the top.
Yeah, so we got stopped out here, chat,
Yeah,
for
the top just continuing to
111 pips. Yeah, so stops got hit for 111 pips. We broke the highs. We can't really do much here. In terms of
do this often. Didn't realize
like
how much
pineapples or
affects
anything,
market.
just because there's news.
yeah.
I wouldn't stack a pineapple
Yeah, we do
or
this often.
news.
We do this every
but
day. Monday.
Yeah, I like.
yeah,
that
no,
right
I wouldn't stack a pineapple or news.
People say
Like the
they
only way
like
you can come down is if you flip. But
At
if
least
you
last
flip,
time,
here's the
right?
thing, it's gonna run. But for it to flip, it needs to start, obviously coming down. And for it to start coming down, it needs to print some zucchinis. So if it's starting to push up again now,
Yeah. See, so like right
what
there,
should happen
for
here
example,
is you should continue to see a pop
you've
further
seen,
up towards
that news hit. We saw a
35 minimum.
In
I'll say 35, 36.895.
So there's
and
an
once it
action,
actually taps
and
those
there's
levels
a
to the left there,
forecast.
that's when you can
every
start
single
to
news
look
event
for
on Factory.
some
When
some
the
sells come after a
forecast
pullback. But
and the
if I'm looking for another
actual end
position
up being
today,
the
it'll
same
likely
thing,
be
you don't really see too much of a change.
it'll probably
like,
buys
you don't get
buys
that
towards
volume,
36.
that
But
push
again, I need
price,
to see
right?
support form first. I need to see
You get
structure
that-
form first,
that
and me actually take a
volume
position
and
now.
price throws those big wicks.
But that might take a long time to sell
whenever
too,
you
because
have a
like you
bigger
just had news here.
difference in the actual and the
News
forecast,
is
right?
playing in
Because
right now.
that
You
is
should see
the
some
market
more
was
volume.
not expecting it
And then
to
once you
happen
sell
with
down
news, right?
form some ranges,
So,
could be at
boom, it gets
1030,
priced in that
1025,
quick second.
1040. That's when you should start to pick up in price.
Quick
But
minute
looking
or
left
two,
there,
whatever
if
it
you're
is.
starting to re-break the highs, I'm
Hold on.
seeing that you could be mirroring this pusher to the
I've got
left,
6 minutes
which is
in the
this one right
candle,
here.
things fly.
So that should tap you into here. But yeah, it's gonna be a minute for getting that position today. It could be 11 or some shit.
I hope.
So first stops for the whole month now. First stop out since I think
Do a little FOMO.
July 11 on stream, and then August 20,
pack
no,
runner?
July 29 in the signals channel
Hey yo.
for 100
I
pips.
don't want to hear that
Nah,
shit.
if we see this thing flip, that's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, for 110 pips, chat. I gotta record that.
That's gonna
So
be
let me put the
nuts.
On the
let
move.
me record on
Pushing
here
now.
first.
This is good. This brings out the
Look at
interaction.
that, bro. Straight bullish.
Good.
Daily candle looks clean too now.
Yeah, it does. I guess they got their clip today. What time's that trade taking that chat?
Oh, you're seeing pack runners everywhere now.
Negative
They're
110
everywhere.
pips.
Yeah, 4 hour fake out.
9, 10, 20,
Confirmed.
940, right?
Confirmed.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure we weren't
gold,
getting faked out either. Like, even by
Sells.
putting my
That was what?
resistance
That was
here,
like that's more of like
or
a
my level here, but
4 hour
there's
top
fake
wick
out.
entry, right?
Sometimes that's gonna happen.
It was based off the 4.
One thing we can say we learned is that hey, if we would
The
have
thing
waited
with this
for
4
the
chat
15,
is that
we
we're
would've
only
never
an
got
hour into the
activated,
4 hour
right?
candle.
And that's it. And then we
So
could
is there a
move on from it,
possibility
and
you
now
could
we know
start
that for next
to
time. Now we know that for years
reject
to come.
at 20, 34, 35? Just like these counts
That
have done
15
in the
minute was
past.
that confirmation for
Because you
that
close
direction.
below here, right?
Yep.
Clearly, I
There's
mean,
still a possibility you can come down, flip bearish
Right.
right
you
there.
weren't wrong about the direction. The trade was wrong.
Yep.
Again,
Yeah,
it won't
grab
be
the pack on the 15 right there too.
like, yeah, wait
See
a little
that?
bit though. It might be in like
Grab the
25,
pack
30
and then
minutes, 40 minutes.
Right up.
As counts at the print ranges. The
And
5 will
because
start
of
to print
like
more
the
data for
4 hour
you.
candle, like that's why the 15
The
minutes
weekly is
is
pushing
strong
up now though.
confirmation.
But again, the weekly
Yeah.
closed below the range still,
Not
right?
even
So it has
talking
a long
about
wick.
pre-volume.
Any given point can still flip
not
bearish drop down. The daily
because
closed bullish
once we
today,
have
but again,
once we have
want
an
liquidity
official
in order for us to get
resistance,
buys. You
then
never
I think
had
we can
that
say
yet.
that's going to be
But
our
also,
4 hour top wick.
something that could
But
play into
until we get
factor
that,
was
then
maybe
it
like
seems
this
like that
candle.
could be a little
That might have been it for ready for us to
wishy-washy.
drop up, or even like this, or even like
Sometimes
this.
it works, sometimes
right?
it
Where,
doesn't.
like,
There's no strong.
in terms
like,
of doing anything differently
you know,
today,
concrete.
I don't think I would have done anything different. The only thing I
idea
would have done
there, I
differently
guess.
maybe
So,
was wait
yeah,
for
the
maybe
stronger
19,
confirmation is gonna be on the
21
15 for sure.
to get tapped.
Yeah, because what
Right?
other
Or
way is there
20
to get a
get tapped. But that was like maybe a 15
4-hour
bit
topic?
difference. I don't think it would have changed
Right.
anything about the trade,
That'd
aside from just
gotta be
like a stop.
9:15.
Yeah. Yeah, and normally we would do that, right?
That's why it's
Yeah, because they only came down to 24,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't have
But
changed anything. Anyways.
that's yeah.
Would
There's
have
been
the
a
same
few.
stops.
There's been quite a few
Might have
times
been less
here
than
where 9
pips,
a.m. has
but it doesn't
ran
matter,
on
right?
us.
The
And
idea
we've
was
been
a flaw,
disciplined,
flawed
right? We
idea
stayed
anyways.
away. We didn't
So,
get FOMO. We let
yeah,
it
in terms
go.
of that,
But
I
as
think it
that
would've been
continued to
different.
happen, we
We'll
looked
continue to
into
trade
it,
again.
right?
We
And
might get another trade
kinda
later. Who knows?
started
Might
to
get runners
figure
later. We'll
out a
see.
few clues that,
But
hey, when,
yeah,
like I said
I think that's
earlier,
it for
like
me on
when
the-
does the 9 a.m.
on the
run?
street.
When
The
does it
street
run
ends
at
there,
9 a.m.
unfortunately,
and
though.
when does it wait?
110 pips. So that
Right?
took
And a lot
what?
of it has to do with
Our last,
the range, right? Where we close
1,
outside
2,
of the
3,
range.
4,
Three trades.
And,
Three trades.
You know, the
Yeah,
15-minute
trades.
candle. So, yeah, I think
Three
next
trades,
time we
which is
just
all
wait. We
last
go
week.
back to what
Again,
we were doing
like,
earlier.
we haven't
waiting
really caught a runner
for,
yet.
You know, at
We caught
9:15,
maybe
and
one.
hey, if we miss it, we miss it. If not,
What,
at
with
least
the
we have
way
a
we're
better
entering now,
confirmation at
chance
that
of
point.
getting runners are very high. So like any given,
Yeah, 9
any
a.m.
position could
beautiful
really just make up
breakout
for that
play.
anyways.
It's just new 4-hour candle.
But that was the
How
first
do we
loss
know
since we
that's
got back from
public,
Florida.
right?
First loss since
What's gonna give us that confirmation that that's public?
July 11th.
That's 15 minutes.
It's been a long time, but again, chat, streaks can't go on forever, right? That's why I say never pay attention to streaks. You will get losses
I think I
eventually.
did revenge trade today and I got burned.
This happened to be one of those losses, right? But come back tomorrow or come back later. Wait for yourselves to form again like you usually would, and then things will be fine. Shouldn't be stressing. This account though, I think I lost that trade was 35K, which
Protect
is
your capital. Exactly.
how much was that, chat? That was 119, 919 plus 35. So 954. 35.
Why this much volatility with the news?
3.5%.
And what is the
So
news
3.5%
exactly?
lost there. So up for the month.
Sam, can you repeat?
In terms of every position we
can
took,
you repeat all
the
that
singles
again?
channel and everything, we're up 13%. It was.
So, all right, Sam's gonna give
right?
you a 20-minute.
So I'm pretty sure with that
rundown.
loss, we'll be sitting at like around 9%, 9%, 8% for the month still, which is pretty good still. But you still got 3 days left. Who knows what's gonna happen? Could get some runners tomorrow, right? But yeah, I mean, not much I would have done differently there, to be honest.
And the last 3 months come out.
But yeah, chat, that's it. I guess we go play Wordle now,
Which would be
and then we
also
call it a day.
bad for the US dollar.
Because I don't think I'm getting their channel stream today.
Gold is that gold is a safe.
If I do catch anything, it'll be in the sales
Investors
channel.
will
But I won't
move
be.
their money into gold
It
during
won't be
times
here.
of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the economy. So if we are seeing bad numbers come out for the consumer confidence report,
40.
which is a leading indicator for future economic conditions
Breakout.
and business conditions,
4-hour close. No, wick entry.
then we can expect gold to make a move up. Very simple, clear cut and dry.
What was that? The other spreadsheet. Where is it?
And also with the JOLTS jobs reports too, we saw the job reports come down as well. Buddy, I just answered your question. Quit asking.
8.
So tell us why again. I want
Yeah.
29.
I want to see if I could find that move. The
905.
move that we just took today.
And 40.
I know I had a YouTube short.
Okay, I'm just putting this into the spreadsheet. Bias today was what?
Trying to remember
Bias
what
was
trade that
technically
was.
bearish today. Normal spells.
That's a good question.
Liquidity,
So Toby
4-hour
asks,
time
do
frame.
we have anticipated this with the
Wait.
fundamentals today? I would say, here, yeah, go ahead and show your.
No, I just want to. This was the exact entry we took here today. How do we rewind this?
Rebreak.
How do you rewind it?
I don't know. You might have to refresh your page.
Stop losses. What was the stop loss based off of chat? It was off of the.
So look, you see the 15 low, how it broke
Previous
there?
range.
Or a
That was
high.
the same entry we just took.
Yeah, or a high, which is the previous range. Yeah.
Right here.
Manual TP. What was the
Yep.
TP based off of? 1
Right.
hour?
And
think
it
1 hour,
worked
yeah.
out for us there. It just didn't work out today. It was off the 15-minute break of the lows, and price decided to push there. Once we broke those lows, I think it came down pretty nicely. But yeah, if you guys notice, it was right off the break of that 15 low, just like we did it today.
See, and look, that was, pack runner too, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
1 hour is no Bonnewick, 4 is no Bonnewick.
Yep.
Yeah, 4. Break-even point is off of what?
So they're
probabilities today, in my opinion. I think that I do think that we definitely like John was saying, waiting for that first 15 minutes is
1917. That was off
never a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because then you
definitely.
Bonnewick on 30.
Looking
right?
at all the data here, then I would say let's just stick with the 15. Right?
Yeah, Chad. We have a journal.
It's
working
something we
on
tried, right? It doesn't hurt to
and
try.
this journal,
it worked out
it's
for
very
us
detailed.
more than
So
not,
like I'm just
what we
out
see is that it's not
detailed.
It's not something that maybe we can depend on all
where's
the time.
your and we're gonna release it soon too.
Sure
but it's very like
confidently say,
detailed. It's like where's the stop loss based off of what time frame? What time frame
position,
should you use this trade, right? Because we didn't just use one time frame.
We can really say that we're for sure, right? We got an 85%, chance of winning that trade. So it worked out more than it didn't. But I think after today we'll kind of just go back to watching a move like this happen.
There's the news.
More watching.
Daily Bonnewick as well, and also the 5.
But yeah, same exact entry as today.
Remember, move not very useful. Okay, cool. I got you. Expecting.
Yeah, seems good. The odds just not in our favor over time. Yeah, I don't think the odds may be in our favor over time. That's what I'm starting to see a little bit. Yeah.
Keyword. Yeah. Over time.
I see nothing but fear in chat.
So we'll move away from 110 pips. Executing on that one, and I'll just go back to watching.
Nothing but fear. You guys are so limited.
That we can get a better read
boxed
on.
in by your perspective.
We'll reintroduce it. If not,
there's nothing but fear in chat.
I think that's great that you try new things. How else do you get better?
Like,
exactly.
You guys are stressing.
Like these. Like
luckily,
losses can be a burden,
every day, so
but they don't have to. Like they can be an anchor. You have to anchor yourself, right?
Sticking within the parameters of your
Come on,
playbook.
Jack, get it together. You can lose 3%. You can lose 5%. You can lose 10%, and then either
okay. Putting it on the playbook or chalking.
Get it together, man.
Like the pack runner's one that we've seen work out a lot now. We can count on that one, but. That entry there, I think we can continue to do some more.
Did we see profit in that trade? We didn't, right? No profit at all.
And wait.
Zero, right?
But like logic goes out the window, and it's like fear, and it's panic, and it's like remember the good times, yo. Remember the positive times, right? Because you can't get out. You can't anchor yourself if you don't know that the positive sides of your strategy outweigh the negative.
Could have.
Right?
But is it worth it, right?
You can't
because
come to that
you're betting
you need to change your perspective.
The first report
to step out of what you're doing.
Us seeing a decrease or just a decline in the U.S. economy, right? Over just to be very general. So
what was that, negative 110?
I mean, we had some bad manufacturing data last week that you could say you could have maybe used.
Yeah, Chad, that was it.
You could have also used. Really, what it was for me is, we had.
Not much I can read you differently. Again, but this, like, you guys see me take wins on stream for a whole month. You guys see me take a loss on stream today. Like, this is what you want to learn from, right? Like, look at the way we are right now. Like, we're just, this is another day in the books, right? Win or loss, this trade won. Wouldn't have made a difference, right? It wouldn't have changed my life. Wouldn't have changed, well, unless you over leverage, shouldn't have changed your life, right? Even if you were to win, right? Again, doesn't make a difference. The grand scheme of things, when you look back at your journal, at your playbook, right? Like you zoom out. Like today, it might have looked like a little rough today, right? Because we got hit stops. But look, you have to take a look at this. You can zoom in. You'll see that there's pullbacks here all the time, right? There's always gonna be pullbacks. Like so, like if you zoom out, you see. If you zoom out, you see one clean push up, right? But obviously, you zoom in today, you see a pullback. But it's just again, switch your time frame. And just remember what you've been doing in the last however so months to years, right? Again, just 110
for you to lose to start taking positions. It's like,
How about you come up here and give us your
loss finally? Now we can start taking positions. 10 straight coming.
Come on up.
Yeah, this is when for some reason, every time
I have some learning.
We hit stops.
People wait.
We all do.
People wait to hit
There's
stops
always
to
gonna be
go
some
full
learning.
margin in the next position because it's very rare where
But,
we do lose back-to-back positions, but it's not always guaranteed, chat, obviously, right? But we haven't lost a back-to-back position since like November 2022. Oh yeah, go ahead. We'll be back tomorrow. There'll be more, positions tomorrow for us to take. I wouldn't stress for you guys. Might be positions later on. Honestly, I'm still here on the charts, to be honest. I'll be here till like 11:30, 12. But I'll probably call it a stream here, to be honest. But I mean, as long as you guys learn something from today, whatever you guys learned,
we'll sit on one more 15. If we don't get anything, then we'll probably just call it a day and bounce back tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say, really. Not much I can really do.
Oh man.
Just 110 bits, chat. We'll catch a 110 runner one of these weeks. Yeah, let's say Wordle. So we'll play a Wordle up.
Let's see how that 15 closed. What was the range there? Oh yeah, not much. Yeah, we're starting to approach some rough waters up here. So we'll see what happens in this area.
I'm zoomed like, no, don't.
So much easier to be a swing trader with news, yeah.
Does fundamentals triumph over technicals? No, I always say price action is king, right? And so, and that kind of leads back to your previous question. Could you have predicted that move? Well, the only real thing physical right in front of your face before the actual news release right there was price closing bullish, creating a support, closing back within the range. So that's why I always like to say that, follow price action, but also look at the news, understand the fundamentals, and understand how you can further increase your bias and support your analysis.
Yeah.
Right, because that's the one thing we do as traders anyways, right? Do you want to guess or gamble, or or would you rather just let the market come in first and get your piece?
Get your piece of the pie. Hold up, chat. Let me finish this. All right, cool. Alrighties, where are we? Still pushing up? Yeah, it's getting choppy. Let's see how the 15 candle closes, and then we'll see what's up. Because if this candle closes bearish, then we might be able to, look for sells coming back down. If not, I'll probably just call it a day because the buys are getting a bit choppy here. Bit choppy moving up here. So we got like 9 minutes to make a decision. Check NASDAQ? Yeah, let's take a look. Holy! Beautiful. Pumping. Yeah, NASDAQ had clean range to the left. Very nice move. The only good news I know is Christ crucified and resurrected. Amen, brother. Amen. Now that's some good news. That is the good news. If you were looking for good news today, that's the good news for you today, my friends. Give it up. Lay it at the foot of the cross. It's a work that you can't do on your own, I promise. 1,000 likes for a second trade. Yo, what up, Joseph? What up, Yosef? What's the background music? Aha. Right here. You guys want some chill out background music? There you go. Take a look. Take a look. I told you guys I play that music even when I'm looking for trades on my own, off stream. It just settles me in. If there was a Pictionary image of discipline, it would be y'all, I swear. So with how easy you can use the playbook, how come you don't look at any more pairs? It's just a personal preference. Yeah, one thing about gold is one thing about having one pair is you can really learn it, right? You can really spend time with it every single day, build a relationship with it, know when it likes to trade, when it doesn't like to trade, all that good stuff. For other pairs, I don't like to have more than 2 or 3 pairs on my watch list. I think it's just something about how I learn, how my brain works. So that's the only reason why, but it's all personal preference, you know. Some people can have like 15, 16 pairs up. What would you need to see on a 15-minute closure? I want to see the 15 close bearish. Bearish back below the range. Then we may be able to maybe continue down, right into these levels down here. So we'll see if we get that. Yeah, and then the other thing is you got to start mastering those pairs, right? You got to understand, hey, when do those pairs like to move? What you know, what affects them? What are the session opens for those pairs? Like all that. There's a lot of little nuances now when you dive deep into each pair. So now you got to see how and when does the playbook work best on that pair. So there's a lot of work to do. What up, options? Options. Yesterday I passed my challenge, today I blow it. Yeah, that's happened to me. I've been there before. Do you have a monthly target? No, I don't keep any targets. I just trade. You know, I just freely come in the markets with a free mind day in and day out. Look for the best setups I could find and then, you know, let the chips fall where they may. Yeah, I don't have any, because if I have a 10% let's say I have a 10% monthly goal, you know, let's say I'm trading really, really well and it's the 20th and I'm up 8%. Well, I'm going to start thinking, right? I'm going to start maybe saying, oh, you know, I only need to, let me lower my risk here. Let me do this, right? So I just like to freely trade, and then wherever I end up at the end of the month is fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Take what the market can give you. Yeah, I don't like to keep targets because I might sell myself short, right? I might look at the target and start to trade differently or decrease my lot size or increase my lot size. I might trade less. I might trade more, right? So I don't want any of those factors to come into play. I just want to show up to the charts every day. I can care less about the balance. I just want to show up and take the best trade day in, day out, and then keep it moving like that. And typically at the end of the month, I'll be somewhere between like 8 and 12 or 15%. Outside of the last 2 months. Last 2 months, we've been like break even.
Yeah, never set goals.
Monthly gains, yeah, monthly. I usually average anywhere from like 5 to 15 a month. Yeah, I never set any goals though. And as a trader, look, it's okay. It's okay to not make money on 1 month or maybe 2 months, right? Because if your strategy really works and your system really works, then you've already had enough money come in over the past 5-6 months that having a month where you don't make money in the markets doesn't really affect you. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, right? Now, if you're scrapping for dollars, of course, like, you're not going to hear me out on that. But if you've been trading for some time and, you know, you've been taking withdrawals and getting payouts and all that stuff, you know, 1 or 2 months of no profit or anything like that shouldn't really affect you. Happens to a lot of traders. And a lot of you guys on funded accounts, like, you know, a lot of traders that you follow, here's the major difference between a funded account and a live account is that, let's say my balance is 100K, right? And maybe I took a couple losses, right? And I went down to 95,000. Well, let's say I make $1,000 today, I could just go withdraw that, right? So it doesn't seem like you're down, but when you're trading on a funded account, you're starting to play defense mentally because you're looking at the balance and you're thinking, man, I'm down, right? Where, trust me, traders, there's so many traders that, you know, put money into an account and lose a little bit, but they could still withdraw it, right? Because it's a live account. So if they make some money that day, they withdraw the money. It doesn't seem like they're down. So don't get down on yourself just because you know the balance of your account, right?
If you flip the 4, oh wow. How big is that range? 180 pips? Might be 180 pip day today, chat. Employee fly and fly pilot. Oh, thank you, Jose. I appreciate you.
Have big stops. We never hold positions overnight. We never, you know, have these big drawdowns or anything like that.
This looks like somewhere in the Caribbean.
Typically under 20 pips, right?
Trini?
So yeah, I think we have a great system for funding accounts.
Actually, it might be Turks.
Yeah, that's
what's next to Turks?
Gonna do it here for me today. Had a
It's
30-minute
two,
closure
though.
right at
It's
resistance.
2. It's like one, like Trinidad or
I
Turks
think
and
that's gonna
Caicos.
be it. Yeah.
Where is
remain
this?
process focused. Yeah, exactly.
Fire Festival.
Fire Festival.
Do you have other businesses that you work on the side? I had a marketing company, but I don't have that anymore.
Isn't that like?
Yeah.
What's below Turks?
So, no, so just
actually, it might be
outside of like trading.
Yeah,
just got education, business.
Oh, I didn't know that was that close.
Everything's built around trading.
I'm getting better at this. Color fill.
I got rid of all the other sales, all the other marketing stuff, and just flow with this.
Am I trading Asian after? Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be it here, gang. Any last comments, concerns?
Bring your questions.
Oh damn! I'm sorry, bro.
Tomorrow's.
Yeah.
You know what? John Nez will be answering all questions during London.
Oh yeah.
2 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
This is what you say,
Bring
guys.
all your
We got this
questions
for the
for
rest of our
London
life
stream.
now, right? To go over, so.
Yep. So lovely gang. That's gonna be it here for us today. Doesn't look too clean going up at this point. There's a lot of resistance in the way. But that'll be it for today, and then we'll come back at it tomorrow, right? Wednesday, midway through the week. We'll see if we can catch some nice positions and
The 30 close was nice.
And report back tomorrow. All right, boys. Hope you guys have a great one.
Peace, boys.
Chat. Hope you have a great
Take your
day.
time, Solomon.
And
no man, I want to get this
tomorrow.
over. I want to get this one over with.
Peace.
This one's frustrating. I don't know why.
Later.
I still believe it. Today's a good day for a gym day. You get lost, you're getting
Not if you're Jacob.
Dubs on the way out. Dubs on the way out.
Oh, bruh.
Jacob, reload.
You're ruthless. Shout out Jacob, bro. That's the homie. Always the homie. We need to interview Jacob again. Yes, I got it. Hard. Boom, boom, boom. 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 That's the same color. What do you mean? That's the same color. How is that not right? That 90%, but only got one right. Okay, so maybe like this. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. little red, right? I think a little red. Yeah.
Is it your birthday?
Nah, it's gotta be like, okay, this, like green maybe. No, light
No,
green.
you need that one down there, the purple one.
Shit.
It's everything but the purple. So that
Maybe,
green one's in the end.
maybe something like this. Oh wow.
You
Wow.
messed them up.
Oh wait. Oh, I got the
You got it
answer. I just
right?
flipped it. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Why would you do that?
You know what? It's a win in my books. Oh man.
It's definitely your birthday. Happy birthday, Don.
No worries. Thank you, bro.
Wish Don happy birthday on your way out, chat. Oh, that's like 350 right there. Easy clap.
Wait. Oh, is this entire angle? 350. I think 340.
340.
Lower.
Maybe like 339.
Getting
to be
hot, it's
honest.
gotta be at. No, it's too close. It's gotta be like getting hot is like 20 away. Hot is like 10 away.
We're sample sizing, that's why. 331?
322.
No.
328. 328. 328.
31.
We gotta go. 28.
All right, I'll do 28. 33. Oh yeah. Yo, it's not a good day for us at all. Lost almost every game. Yeah, that's about it, chat.
333. Almost.
All right, well, that's it for today, guys. I guess I will catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. 7. But yeah, man, do not stress today, guys. You will have opportunities to make back these losses, but the last thing you want to do is force it back, okay? So make sure you continue to follow your rules, follow your plan, and things will be okay. It might suck today. You might want to cry, roll up in your bed, swivel up and shit. But honestly, it's just another day, man. You're going to trade tomorrow. The market's going to be here tomorrow. It'll print more data. You might get runners one of these days. You will be fine. Just like me. I've been here countless times already. We don't have a 100% win rate. We have an 85. That 50% could play out. Today, it happened to play out. And you'll be fine. Just don't stress about it. Okay? But yeah, chat. That's it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern.
Like a small
trade to the downside here. Entry here, stop loss there, targeting 50% of that gap, going for like a 1-to-1 scenario. And you see sell limits increasing, buy limits getting removed right now. Dollar created a higher high, lower low and a higher high. This is great. This is what you want to see. We had that opening gap here, right? That news gap that we have created here. We could come back to test that news gap again and push us up. After tapping into this demand, we found some solid support. I need to keep a very close eye on these sell limits here right now. And crypto apparently is absolutely exploding. And there we go, we're breaking above, volatility is increasing heavily. Man, this makes me very happy. Very, very happy. Gonna make some serious money on Bitcoin. Alright, beautiful reaction here. 30-minute rejection. On the point of control of this range, fam. Right here. Okay. Let me see where that is on these highs. That final squeeze that we've seen above. It is also, and that's especially from this this last high, sorry, where we had that massive expansion here. This is at the 50% Fibonacci as well. So we're back at the 50%. Yeah, if we start to slow down and people start taking profits, then this is definitely a place to start looking for a potential short-term pullback here. So I'm going to look potentially for shorts below the 1929.5. And look at that sell side we have also been building right there before that expansion. Point of control, rejection. We could still come down here, fam. People start taking profits. I want to see sell limits increasing. Indices are going also nuts right now. We're going to talk about indices in a second here. But we might trade that one more. We might have one more gold trade right now. Markets are absolutely nuts. Congratulations if you took our winning trades today. 2 winning trades. One regular one, 165 pips, one smaller one. But a win is a win. Let's see if you can increase here and like if you can get one more. We're not forcing anything. It has to make sense here, but so far, there we go. This is what I wanted to see. I'm not sure if you guys seen that, but we saw this sell limit popping up here. This is a very good sign. Sellers are starting to come in. This is true order flow. This is what you want to see right now, especially after a massive expansion like that here. The point of control is still our favorite tool to use. If you guys don't know, we're new right now to the channel here. We had to stream or had to close our stream halfway through. We're now back on track. We have a giveaway at 1,000 likes. If you want to join, like our channel right now. Or like this video, show some love. But we have a video on our channel. It's the only indicator you need when trading gold and Forex. And it's one of the only indicators I use when trading gold. And that is the volume profile. Bro, I wanted to ask you, you find that bookmap good? Yes, absolutely. And this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see sell limits increasing and buy limits not increasing. And we saw this one popping up here. If we're gonna start seeing this popping up right now, right here, and we break this low, we will enter a short. Stop loss is gonna come above, and we trade the retracement back down. when the dollar holds above here and comes back to that gap that was created during the news at the Sunday open. The volume is still there. It is it's pretty crazy. Yeah, look at the Bitcoin, absolutely nuts. And as well, let me see where the Nasdaq is now. Nasdaq is pushing. Okay. The VIX coming down, of course. Lorenzo, are we in a gold sell? No, we're not in a gold sell here. We're looking potentially at at one more trade, our third trade of the stream. Only when a couple of things that I want to see here. There we go. Let me know if you guys can see it here in the chat. Let me know if you guys see this. Do you see these sell limits increasing right now? Right here, right there. All right, perfect. This is a very good sign. Dollar hanging around nicely here. Closure 50 minutes in 15 seconds as well. Rafael says one more higher high and then a lower low. Yes. So one more higher high for gold or a lower high and a lower low, and we take our trade to the downside. The book map is extremely nice right now. The reason why I use this right now is especially when there is a lot of news, then it's very nice to see what happens after a massive expansion for gold. Like, are sell limits truly increasing, or are people just, buying? And are we keep buying up, and are we, building up new buy limits as well to see if there is more support here? Buy limits are not increasing. The only thing that's increasing now are the sell limits here. So sellers are starting to step in. And the dollar is holding up nicely. Why does it show 9062 on the book map? Because this is futures. And futures is a little bit different than spot. But at the same time, it is also very similar in regards to the structure of the market itself and the chart itself. So the only thing that we need to look at is just what are buyers and sellers doing. We don't have to look exactly at the levels and the exact numbers, but just that, okay, what are buyers doing? What are the sellers doing? Are buyers increasing or are sellers increasing? And that gives us the information we need. You guys will see when I enter, if I will enter this trade. Crazy news from Bitcoin today. Yeah, we're gonna dive deep into it straight away after the stream, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime, you could say, if you prepare and you're ready for the next run. Especially when this is happening with Grayscale and the ETF case against the SEC. You know how much money could flow into the markets? It will be absolutely nuts. It will not happen, right away, but it's just a matter of time. And if we're ready, we are ready to take this whole wave together. That's why I'm reversing. That's why we're building that community out in our Discord as well on the side next to Forex. Even though 90% of our focus is on Forex right now. So that's beautiful. Arona says, hi, I'm from France. I took the same deal on gold. Beautiful. I want to see one more push to the upside though. There we go. That's it. One more push to the upside, lower low. That's what we're looking for. Almost there, fam. Almost there. Our giveaway is gonna be done shortly.
8 more subscribers. Insane. Drop a like if you support the stream, guys. Let's get it to 1,000 likes.
Our high, lower, low, fam. One more tap into that zone. Rejection, lower, low. And we take a trade to the downside here. Stop loss will be above the highs. And we target the sell side below at 1920. No, 1920. Overall, we have, of course, TP1 at 1926. The highs right here. We have to take profits there. And the only way to find out is if we'll do that if, you know, we get a rejection at one of these levels here. No rejection is, of course, no trade. No lower low is no trade either. So it just depends on the dollar. It just depends on the reaction itself. Asad Ali, my man, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Much love, fam. Almost at 40, we're getting there. We've been working hard. Almost getting to the 14,000 members in our Discord as well. If you want to join our Discord, join our Discord. As long as you don't post any nasty pictures, if you know what I mean. Then it's good. Then it's all good. So Thomas, what's your bench press? What's your maximum bench press right now?
115.
115 kg?
Yes, kilo. Kgs, yes. I take also with dumbbells I take 50 on each.
Okay,
when
wow.
it comes to the bench.
Wow, man, what are you using?
What I'm using discipline. No, I don't use anything, to be honest. Like, I don't even use protein powder. I need to start using that though, because I need it for the muscles. But yeah, I drink a lot of coffee before I go to the gym.
Nice, brother.
And I eat chicken. Right?
He's on the orange juice.
Yes.
I love it, Thomas. You're full of life, full of power, strong discipline in everything you do. What's the next step?
What's the next step? Oh man, I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know what the next step is. You mean like in like financial side of things, or you mean in life in general?
Mm-hmm.
I would say the next step is moving to Bali. I would really love to move there, especially after the stories that I got from you, from Gavin.
Yeah,
I would love to move to
W,
Bali.
if Thomas come live with us right here, with Gavin and me. Press a W for Thomas. If you want Thomas to come to Bali right now, we invite him over. We make some vlogs. We start recording some stuff here. And you know, we can have some sparring sessions as well.
Yes. It would be amazing.
Last potential setup is gold. That's it. The farm needs to be there. Gold needs to be dropping. We need to see. This is great. If this saw limit removes, then we might be not taking that net trade here. Why? Because you're gonna go for these highs. And you will be invalidating a lot of it. So this needs to hold. Very importantly, this needs to hold right now. That red bar that you see here, that cannot disappear. So as long as that stays there and we break the lows and the dollar comes up, we have one more trade, our third trade off the stream. Lorenzo, are you Aussie or British or Kiwi? I'm Dutch.
Does V3 have live trading daily? So within the V3 we do 2 educational sessions a week. We're there 5 days a week, but we do 3 live trading days a week. So it's from Tuesday until Thursday is live trading, and on Monday and on Friday we have educational sessions. I think you could ask everyone that's here in the V3 now how those V3 educational sessions go. Is there any value, guys, for the people that are in the V3, especially on the Monday sessions? Is there a lot of value given in those sessions? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think.
Logan says, brother, are you going to do the meetup with fans next year? Go to the meeting, organize it for the fans. For the community, would love to meet you guys here. So next year, I definitely plan to come on and travel around by now. I have been living in Bali now for the last 3 years. I only left the country once, or the island once, to go to Europe for a short period of time. But yes, I'm gonna travel soon. I just want to build something right now that's very, very nice. A big foundation, a big community, connected community especially. And the goal is just to travel around soon and start talking and filming a little bit more. But before I do that, I want to have at least, and that's my goal, 400 live trades done in total. 400 live trades. Percy says I made 450 bucks on my 5k funded account today at 16 years old.
Amazing.
My man, amazing. You have a beautiful, beautiful future ahead of you, man. Keep it up, keep it up.
So what the meaning is of W, for answering your question, J. Paul, it really means W like a win. So that's the meaning. It means win. press some W's in the chat instead of press some wins in the chat. We say press some W's in the chat. I hope that clarifies your question.
150 more live tweets on this stream. Yes. So 400 live streams in total. We are now, I think, at like what, 250, something like that here. All right, we smashed through this. So this is what you didn't want to see. You didn't want to go through this level here. You're now coming back up to these higher levels. Our last shot are these levels right there. And we need to see a strong rejection. And that's it. That creates a higher high and a lower low. If we create a higher high, then we don't have to short from there. We can short from the 1931. Which will be our last shot. EJ and GJ would have been a nice short. Yeah, so we still can look at that for later. The reason why is because now we just broke out of this zone now. It's exactly the way what we wanted to do. Creating a bottom wick and coming out. But we had not had that closure before above. So now that we have the hourly closure, yeah, there's still more downside. Why do you think it was short? A lot of sell limits are increasing over time. We have been massively expanded already before. People start to close down their profits. At the same time, the dollar broke the highs, is retesting support, and we had that gap here, that gap during the news. After that reaction here, you could see a potential higher low created right now, followed by a continuation. If there is enough volume, and yeah, and this is looking overall quite good. So that's the main reason. The open interest for shorts is definitely increasing tremendously here. Plus, we got rejected at the point of control. But if you back to it, it's invalidated. So this is the last zone, and otherwise we have an invalidated setup, and that's it. Lorenzo, do you have a girlfriend? At the moment, not. Same rejection against the around the point of control here, 1934.53. So that's what we want to see here, which is right there. Immediately you see we come in and we get rejected. Sellers are increasing. Point of control is working. We wicked above, we took out the highs, alright? So people that shorted early got stopped out right now. What tends to happen is that when we come down here, people are entering short positions straight away. Market orders right there. Stop loss are going to go above. Stop or these guys are getting taken out. And if we now create a lower low, we have a really nice reversal foundation or pattern here, as long as the dollar still shows us enough volume to push up. Says, I thought you had a Russian chick and have to live in Bali. Don't you have a child? Yes, but you know, life, things happen. Don't really talk about it too much on stream. Alright, this is good. This is good. That's the rejection we're talking about there. Look at these orders increasing. We might have one more shot here. All right, dollar is doing it. I want to see this bounce. Last one, yes. So congratulations everyone who we took our 2 winning trades today. Hopefully we can get one more. We're not gonna force it. We need to see a bounce here for the dollar, and gold needs to break below. And we need to start seeing these sell limits increasing above around the 1962, and at the same time the dollar needs to start bouncing here and break above here and break above the 103.564. That would be amazing. Then we break structure, and then we can look for the continuation. Point of control is really doing its thing right now, as you guys can see. It's this range right here. The information is right there. You see that that red line. It measures the range and the volume that has been traded in that range, and exactly at 1934.5 you have that level, and that level is where we are exactly right now getting rejected. It's a perfect level to look at. It's a perfect range to look at. Combine that with level 2 data. You have pretty accurate understanding of what's going on. But that's not a trade yet. The confirmation is the lower low. The lower low will help us with our decision making when the dollar creates a higher high. Arun says, hello, new. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, let's do something beautiful today. Let's give away like a funded account or something. That would be amazing. You guys,
140 more likes.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get these likes up to 1,000. We have 1,500 people watching, 850 likes here. We had to cut our stream halfway through. We restarted it, so the fact that we're already at 1K almost is legendary. We're gonna give away something like a 25K account. Yeah, 25K account here. Let's do that. Add 1,000 likes right now. Fun it next. 1 step or 2 step. It's up to you to decide. And if you want to order an account yourself, you can, click on the link in the description. Work together with Funded Next. 6K, 15K, or 25K. You get a 30% discount. And there is no time limit. Plus a 1 phaser. So that's the link in the description for you. But you don't have to yet, because you can win one right now. Just saying. What you can do though, regardless, you need to order it yourself. So I need to send you the money. I need to see that you order it. So you can already become a referral by clicking on the link. You don't have to buy an account yet, but or buy a challenge yet, but you need an account if you win. Okay? Just to clarify it. I cannot buy it for you. Crazy, crazy stream. Let's see if the volume is still there. Yeah, the sellers are increasing. You see that? Sell limits are getting placed right now. And you see it's getting lower and lower. This is what you want to see. Sellers stepping in, a massive expansion, overextended, a reaction at the point of control, volume at this particular moment starting to decrease. We want to see more of these sell limits getting tested. We're not there yet, but the moment we break a lower low, it could go quite fast. Why? You see that we're starting to build more of that liquidity here, that structure here. That lower low is going to help us tremendously, and it will give us one more setup hopefully today. And I'm going to give it at least for this one, you know, another like 15-20 minutes, and we can do the giveaway in between. That's perfect. Let's see where Bitcoin is at, man. Wow. Is it still pumping? Okay, it's slowing down a little bit here. Crazy overall. Crazy news today. Alright, we got the 1K likes, fam. Thank you so much. We're back. We're back on track.
Thank you, guys.
Crazy ride today. What we're gonna do, we're gonna set up Nightbot, and we're gonna prepare for the giveaway here. Very important. You only have to say it once. You don't have to spam. Only one time. Spamming will not work. Actually, it will delete you automatically. So one time is enough. All right. I'll tell you exactly what to do, and then it should be good here. So. Keyword win. We won twice, so not a W but a win. And put in there we go. Anti-spam. Yeah, only one time, fam. Only one time. If you say it more than one time, you will not be selected. So make sure you say it one time. Not W, but win. And we'll pick a winner in like 5 minutes. 25k, funded next. 1 or 2 step challenge, you can decide yourself. You decide. You decide. Let's go. And let's give us some volume. Let's pull back a little bit for gold. Let's do our giveaway in like 5 minutes from now. Make sure that we have we give everyone the opportunity, but make sure you say it once, because otherwise you get disqualified. That's all you need to do. Say it one time. Could be more happy.
It's insane. 100% agree, bro. Let's get it.
Sellers increasing. Look at what we're building here. We saw an increase here right below. Sellers stepping in. Buyers, not really. Okay, so this is very good. It's gonna be very hard, especially with the volume right now, to break through. Unless they remove these cells right there. And they spoof, but no, it seems legit. It's there for a while. Discord link in description. 410 users. Let's do it in 2 more minutes. At the 50-minute closure, we're gonna roll the dice here. So we're looking for shorts below the 1931. If we indeed, you know, get rejected and the dollar holds up above this high, very important. Holds up above this low, my bad. At this area of the month, and then creates like a W structure coming up and pushing these internal highs. Benka, my man. Sui Haja, my man. Welcome back or welcome to the streams. Hope you're doing well, my man. We're trading live 4 days a week, 4 hours a day. Making sure that we trade together, we step up our game, and we improve. And no matter if we are, you know, on the same wavelength, if you have a different strategy, it's always good to hear other people's opinions and see what's going on. So we're doing an analysis together at 7 a.m. sharp. We make sure we analyze the market together. We know exactly what's going on with the gold. We know exactly what's going on with the dollar. And based upon that, we can evaluate and see what kind of trades we can take here. Sometimes a sporadic trade here and there comes up. That can happen sometimes as well, like we had with the dollar Canadian dollar or the euro against the yen this afternoon. So make sure you be there, my friend. That would be amazing. There we go. Sell limits has been removed. That means that it's invalidated. Gold is invalidated right here. There we go. All right. This is done. Sell limits are taken out. This is what we didn't want to see right now. So for now, let's do the giveaway. And I think we had 2 winning trades today. And I think we should not force it any longer. I think this is perfect. Gold was the only way.